Dear, I love you, Bernie. I
I
love
love you too,
you.
dude. Even though
This
you
is
hate
first-
me, I still love you.
Hey, this game ends at 8. What are you talking about?
Jim,
Nope,
don't
it ends
encourage
at
her.
4.
Don't encourage her. All right.
You definitely should encourage me because
No.
It's kind of my job.
it's the only way
Yes.
that you can reap the benefits of my friendship is if you encourage me.
All right. So last time we played, I believe it was 2 weeks ago.
Probably.
Yes, it was.
I'm so yawny.
The 4th
Um,
of the 11th. That
So
was 3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
It's been a bit. Who would like to read some of the garbly goop that Bernie had put on the
It's
Discord chat for?
What do you go? It's normal.
It's actually, yeah.
It's very helpful. I agree.
Okay. We
Yeah.
kicked the crap out of Orson Pyrus.
Well, part of
well,
him.
a
Who?
piece of him,
Yeah.
and learned that he's actually, multiple people. He's like different. They're basically simulacrums that have been like stabilized and sent to different places. I think there's 4 of them. Is that right?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, we don't know, do we? Because each simulacrum can make a new simulacrum. So it's like there could be infinite number of awesome pirates by now.
Don't think it's working that way in this, because otherwise he would have a ton of them.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll see. Like we were told that there were a total of 4, and we took down one of them. So
yeah.
The demon thing that was guarding the area, Garyon, basically being a Strub made a deal with him.
You made a deal with the devil.
Yes, I did.
What could go wrong?
Basically, stay here. Don't mess with things. Don't get involved. And 3 years from now, he's going to help us kill Tiamat, and then I'll take him to the astral plane.
I bet you made a deal with Raphael as well. God.
No.
Made a deal with
then,
Gregory.
That guy.
I mean, you didn't give me a choice there.
I didn't. No, I
Yeah,
didn't.
you walked in the room and Tiamat's standing next to him. What was this?
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And a deal made with my past self doesn't hold in the future. So
No.
You are correct.
So yes, then we were down in that temple there under the water. We were into the giant pearl thing, this big orb, and went poof.
Poof.
Comes back and I'm paraphrasing the notes here and looking at my own too. Sorry, no. I was my notes I think are different. Crucio actually has 6 simulacrums.
6?
He has
Yes.
6. You took care of 1, therefore dropping
1.
it down to 5.
5.
And the other party, before they did the timey-wimey wibbly-wobbly thing, had already dealt with 1. So you were
Right.
down to 4.
4, yes.
So there's
4
him
left.
and 4 simulacrums? Or there's him including... Is that
There are-
including him?
That is him include there. So there are 4 total.
Mm.
Right,
Him and
him and
3
3
other. Yes.
Okay.
And oddly enough, Jim, how many more slots do you have on your helm?
Slots? You got slots on your helm?
4. Yes.
4 slots.
We were told also that one of them, they are each with one of the most powerful armies in the world.
Mm-hmm.
One is with Gregori's army, one is with the Elves army, one is with the Dwarves army, and the 4th we don't know about.
Mm-hmm.
I would assume demons or something else like that out in the demon waste, but who knows? Or maybe with the undead. I don't know about them either. So, but yeah, Rudin goes poof. He comes back, so we should all go, and we end up in this place. We can see here, which is a lair of the dragon gods, basically, and we meet some dragon gods and talk with them. And find out that this thing that we're on the map here is a map to the plains, essentially, and we can transport to various places using it.
Just a normal everyday occurrence.
Sure. As if we needed more crazy, powerful things for us to be able to do. Huh?
Uh-huh. Okay.
No, you guys can have more powerful things.
We
Okay.
can, yes.
Oh,
Oh,
we got each
and
other.
I don't think either of you guys were in the fight last week.
I was.
I think the other two that aren't you and I right now.
Okay.
Um,
I don't know what
And,
you're saying because he keeps
Brittany,
heading
yeah.
out.
I do. I'm
No,
saying it for anyone
not
else.
for me.
On my end, yeah, everything's kind of choppy.
Ooh, that's
Where do
So
we start then? Well, you can read the
double,
note.
double check through the notes there, Nissa. Everything he's saying is just based off of those notes. But am I still choppy?
Nope.
No, I can hear you.
Okay, so what's happening is the simulacrums from Orson Pyrus was divided into pieces. 2 have been dealt with, so you're down to 4. 3 of them are with the
Okay.
most powerful armies in the world. The other one, nobody knows anything about. You are currently in a world that dragon deities live in. And normally, dragons and deities themselves don't interfere in the world, and that is pretty much what these guys are doing. But now you have access to their sanctum, where if you see that little orb right here on the page, I'm clicking on it.
On roll 20.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you look
Yeah.
at that, there are dots around the world where you guys can teleport to.
Yeah, there's
So-
7 locations, I believe.
There are
We're counting.
7 that you know of, yes.
Yes.
And we think they go to different planes, don't we?
The other orbs, yes.
The other planes of existence, yeah?
Yeah, these things out here are other planes of existence.
Correct.
Yeah.
The good ones on the right, the bad ones on the left, the
Correct.
elemental ones inside.
It depends on your...
Nissa, have you... So if you're
Hmm.
looking at the Discord, I believe somebody posted the Planes of Existence for D&D on the page. They did. Just above the picture that is posted now, there is the Planes of Elemental Existences. And if you basically transpose that and put it on the map that's on the Roll20 page, that is what it's going to look like.
Is that the one I posted?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, where am I looking at? Sorry, you kind of cut off.
In Discord, if you scroll up in the Dragon Tales chat, there is a picture
Oh,
of
okay, yeah.
today's picture, and then just above that is a picture of the planes of D&D, basically.
I think that's less
Okay.
important than the notes that are in there of the notes from last session. If you're not listening, if you're not listening, not hearing what people are saying, then at least look at the notes.
So right now, currently, they are trying to figure out what they need to do. They did speak with 2 deities? 3? How many did you guys speak with last time you were here?
Oh boy.
I don't remember.
I can't remember. That part I didn't write down. I didn't do their names.
I don't know if I did
Um,
either.
Somebody did, because their names were written in the Discord chat.
That's what I'm looking at. There's a bunch of different names there, so they're not all
Uh-huh.
the ones
Give
we
me
talked to.
2 seconds. Let me see if I can find. You spoke to somebody that looked like
Zorquan,
this.
that's one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
As Zorquan, God of Knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Dragon God of Knowledge.
You spoke to somebody who looked like this.
I didn't think we spoke to him. That's the God.
Somebody
Asmara.
spoke to him. I'm not quite sure who
that was
That's Asgaroth.
this is. Yes.
oh We didn't speak to him, but you gave the list of all of the different gods. And you
Okay.
posted that in the chat after the last session.
I think we talked to him.
And he also gave me an oddly shaped crystal and told me it might come in useful and it's a legendary item. And he also made us all immune to fire damage. We should all be red dragons now and just breathe fire on everybody.
It makes me immune to 3 elements now.
There you go.
Mhm.
Because I'm immune to
there's 5
lightning.
legendary resistances.
No, I'm also immune to lightning and cold.
Yeah, I know.
It's
What you need. Anything else? It's ridiculous. But
All right, Brittany, are you all caught up? Do you have any questions?
I've
Nissa,
got
are you caught up?
questions.
Yeah, go for it.
What the hell?
So I can't answer
I'm
that.
done.
I think so. I don't have any questions.
Do you know
The Muffin Man?
Man?
the Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man!
Hey, someone a person's address information popped up on my screen this week there at work, and they live on Drury Lane.
No
Nice.
way.
There's a Drury
Wow.
Lane in Sparks.
Dude, you need to ask him if he knows the Muffin Man.
We all said that in the office.
Wow. Craziness. Oh shit. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Bum ba bum bum.
Okay. So yeah, we are still here with Zorquan.
Zarquan.
Zorquan.
Has he got a title? Is he Zarquan the something? Or is he just Zarquan?
This is the god of dragonkind. That's what it says here. God of dragonness.
Dragonness. Yep.
Dragonness. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds epic.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
A mutual
You're-
dragon
you're
god of
friends.
dragonkind and dragonness.
Mm-hmm. You are friends with the guy of the Dragonness.
Oh, nice.
I'm also friends with King Strelv, did you know?
I'm not king.
Sorry. Lord. Oh, and you met a person who is basically your guide around the area.
Yes.
The little robot man.
Oh,
Yes. He is a construct. And
Mhm.
his name is Argus. Argus. Not to be confused with Argos, which was that ship in the Greek mythology.
What would you guys like to do?
I would like to. Yeah. What he said.
I mean,
I'm assuming at some point you have to get back down to the material plane.
I assume so. Yes.
We've got to get Rudin away from pressing all those buttons and doing the doop and the doop and then the doop and then the doop. Because it's Rudin. And you gave him access to buttons. So
Did. Hmm. And factually, Rudin found this place first.
He did.
I
So,
know
hmm
because he touches things he shouldn't touch.
he does.
hmm
Although on this occasion it's probably worked in our favour. Until he
Yes.
touches the wrong one and we have to go with him and then we're Rudin.
Well, we could go and kill the other pirates.
Yeah.
We know where they are, sort of.
Sorta kinda. Do we know where they are?
Well, we know that one is with Grigori, one is with the elves, and one is with the dwarves. So, where would the elven armies be? Ida would know this because Ida was in contact with them. Because he was
Just-
arranging for them all to be in the Dargoon in 3 years.
hmm Ida's
Um,
currently sleeping.
Of course he is.
Why is
Cat-
why is
cat.
he sleeping?
Cat
He said-
dragon person.
Had a very, very long night.
Yeah, he keeps turning into a dragon. That's why it's pretty exhausting.
Must be weird though to turn from a cat to a dragon. That's very strange.
I don't know. I think all cats think they're dragons anyway.
Well, but actually
Hey.
be one. I mean,
They look and
Sounds
speak to you with the
accurate.
same air of importance as a dragon
True.
would. Calling you peasant and things.
well, if the shoe fits. No. What does this mean for Tyr? I'll ask. Okay. I mean, where does Tyr fall into all this dragon stuff?
Maybe Tyr's also a dragon. We just didn't know. Constance,
Yeah, yes.
I believe that question was aimed at you.
I mean,
Constance don't know. She
I
ain't
mean,
been here.
well, I would say, I mean, you're in contact with. Aren't you actually Tyr right now? So don't you have access to the knowledge of Tyr? Is Tyr also a dragon?
I don't know, DM, is here also a dragon?
No, Tyr's not a dragon.
But everything is
Tyr's-
dragon.
Everything.
Everyone, isn't it?
Most things.
So Tyr would predate, come from a time when older than when the world was all dragons. So there are
Yes.
things besides dragons.
Yes.
So what happened to the things that aren't dragons?
You have a vast library to look it up if you wish to.
I mean, well, I could ask the librarian and spend everyone's time me with my nose in a book.
I wonder if the librarian's a silver dragon.
Named librarian.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll ask Zarquan. Is time moved differently here than on the material plane?
It does.
Faster or slower?
Slower. Much slower.
So, like, spending a year here would equal a day there? Or,
No, it's more like 6 months-ish. Give or take a few weeks.
so 6 months-ish here is a day there.
Yes.
Huh.
Here's the robot that's helping you.
Hey, I guess. 6 months.
Pretty. I like him.
Thanks.
Friends with me.
I mean, he doesn't understand the concept of friends, but sure.
He understands everything, doesn't he? Look at him, he's amazing.
Is amazing. Do a perception check on him, now that you want to be friends with him.
Do a perception check, she says.
Or investigation, whatever's friendlier to you.
Investigation +2, perception +12. Let me see. 32.
Okay.
I know.
It is. It
No.
is plenty high enough. All right. So, there is a similar.
Similar? Is
Similar.
that a word?
Yep. Essence. That circle that's in the center. Very, very familiar to what Orson Pyrus had the first time you met him.
Oh. Okay. Well, no, I don't like that.
Oh, why would you do that, computer? Thank you.
I'm going to ask him what that orb is in his chest cavity. I've seen one similar before.
Oh, this is just a life orb.
A life orb. And if a person had one of those, what would happen?
Oh, they would be able to extend their life almost indefinitely.
Right. Right, okay. Is there a way of stopping one of those things if a person who is not very nice gets hold of one?
You mean how to end the life energies?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but it would cost you a significant amount of magic to do so.
That's okay.
Does it prevent them from aging, or does it prevent them from dying?
Prevent them from dying twice, and then, yes, to the aging.
Okay.
Twice?
So it would. So if you kill them 3 times, they'd actually die.
Yes.
When you
I
say
hope you don't plan on killing me. I
not
haven't
at
done
all.
anything.
Not
Some-
at all.
Okay.
Someone we've dealt with has had an orb like that.
Oh.
And he's a very, very, very bad person.
'Cause most of the bad things that have happened on the material plane of late have involved him.
Yeah, and he's like besties with Tiamat and stuff.
Oh, Crucio.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
He's got one
He
of those
built me.
orbs. Nice.
So he has extra orbs like that just lying around somewhere that he can have one for himself and put one in you.
Well, so the lovely thing is, in order to make the orb, you have to put a part of yourself in it.
And which part?
Wow.
You're the one who said it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That means we could use you to scry on him.
Well, essentially.
Can we do that now?
I don't have scrying.
Are you protective of Mr. Crucio?
Not really. He put me here, left me here, and I have not seen him in about 500 years.
Well, it's because he's too busy doing really evil things and trying to, end the world and bring demons and devils and everything else. And horrible.
Being a dick, yes.
Yeah, I'm wondering if that's the part he's got in that orb.
I doubt it. He's been doing some serious messing with things around the world, so I think he must still have it.
Maybe.
Well, I don't know.
I don't know either.
So effectively then, we
Um,
spent 1 month here. It would be 4 hours on the real, in the material plane.
what level is scrying? I think I've got it, but I haven't
Fifth
got it.
level.
I'd have to sleep.
I mean, we have a month.
You've already done the sleep part. You guys have woken up from the next day.
Well, what I mean is I'll have to do a long rest because I haven't learned scrying.
What I'm saying is you've rested, you've woken up the next morning, now, and you are able to reset your spells.
We haven't done it yet, I don't think.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I've got scrying. I've got scrying now.
What I mean, though, like I was saying, we can take time to prepare.
Yeah.
As I said, 1 month here is 4 hours, roughly, on
Right.
the material plane. So we could spend time reading the library and asking questions and finding out the information, prepping our things, finding out what we can all working on all sorts of fun ideas and tactics and such, and then we're ready. We can go in and here. We can also. How do we come back here?
Oh, I believe the goofy one that was running all around. He's announcing
That's Rudin?
Rudin's character. Yeah. He has something that is now a part of him that is a part of this place.
A part of him?
What
Well,
did he do?
he's the first one to touch the orb, correct?
Yeah.
Oh, so
And that's
he's our key. He's our key to jump back here. Then
great.
Yes.
I pin him down for any amount of time.
so we can't lose him now.
Well,
Can't
I guess
lose
if
him
we
now.
do, we just have to first have to touch it, right? And then, not that I'm planning on losing Rudin.
Nisa's linked to him,
Yeah.
so you know where he is.
He's sleeping as well.
Sure. He's all
I mean,
tuckered out.
He's a
Mhm.
very tired boy.
He said
Pressing loads of buttons. It's probably been up all night while we were sleeping, like going there and boop, going there and everything else.
Nissa, there is a letter next to your head when you wake up. It's the size of your body, but you know, it's there. Rudin is requesting you to drag his unconscious body by his right foot down the stairs.
Of course he
Of course
is.
he would.
So specific.
That is
Yep.
his request. Yep. He does not want Constance to do it, even though, you know, he's been carrying Constance the entire time. He wants
Yeah.
Nissa to do it.
Why did he send a note when he's in constant telepathic bond with her?
Because
If
he's
she was
sleeping.
sleeping.
Like that's ever going
You
to
don't-
stop him? Have you met
You don't
Rudin?
think?
He doesn't think. No, you're right, Nissa. He
No.
doesn't think.
I'll use the staff and cast Reduce on him so he's easier to drag around. You can make him half size.
There you go.
Well, I can fly him around on the carpet if that's helpful. Oh shit! Did a thing. Didn't mean to do a thing, but I did a thing. Why can I not find the right color? Drives me insane.
So, spending time in the library?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, food will be brought to you no matter where you guys are going, so that is not a thing.
Nice. What sort of food?
It's some of your favorites, and it's like you didn't even have to say what your favorites were; they just knew what they were.
Wow, that's a bit creepy.
They're all
I'm
telepathic.
not.
Got the knowledge. They've been watching us otherwise. You know.
Well, also notice that they are not eating.
Wow. Okay.
Like they don't have to.
I suspect we won't have to after a while either, but who knows?
Mm-hmm. All right. So, what are we looking for specifically in the knowledge? Are we looking for how to make ciliacums? Are we looking at
No. How to break them?
No, just smash them like you would a person.
And all about Wilson Pyrus, whatever we can, not Wilson Pyrus, Crucio, anything that we can learn about him, whether it be asking questions or looking in the library.
Okay. I need Arcana from somebody, History from somebody else, a Religion from a third person, and then Investigation from the fourth person. As I
What a mercy.
History, Arcana, Religion,
I'm good at the Arcana. That's about it.
all of mine are +2, I think. What was it? Arcana, History,
Religion.
and investigation.
Religion, and Investigation. Yeah. +2 on everything.
So John will be here in 10 minutes. He said.
Well, can we maybe just back it on his character sheet?
Sure, I think
We
so.
can do one, can't we?
I will do Arcana. Here we go.
Good luck. I can give you guidance, everybody.
At 27, I'm good.
It said
Alright.
religion, arcana. What's the other one? History.
Mhm.
History and investigation. Those are the
I mean,
only two left.
Rudin did an investigation.
I should have rolled religion, but
You can help them roll religion. Are you good at anything else?
I can give you guidance.
I only have +1 on everything. But I am proficient in religion.
What is
No.
Rudin?
Sorry.
It's all good.
No, it's fine. I mean, I could try history or something. It's just only got a +1, where my religion has a +6.
Where is?
Go ahead and do religion. Why not? I mean, no
Mhm.
reason you can't do more than one person do it.
Yep, you
Didn't
can
matter.
do it.
Well, if Nissa does a D4, she can have guidance
fine.
on hers. Elf can have guidance if he wants it.
So
What's the last one? Arcana, religion.
Investigation.
I'm no good at it, but I will. I'll do a roll.
Rudin has a +4 in it, Bernie.
Okay, do that then.
Okay.
Although he's sleeping, so
Well,
Well,
I assume
we'll
we'll be
see.
reading, and he will be sleeping for the next month.
yeah, okay. You never know with Rudin.
Yikes. What does Ida have?
Scales.
Scales and or
Fur?
fur, depending.
Very scales. Scaly fur.
Does not have investigation either.
Wow. Dude.
Be doing it, which is really weird for a rogue. I just want to put out there, but
Well,
yeah.
he put it in perception, performance, persuasion.
yeah, because investigations how you just find traps. It's usually
Mhm.
Performance?
Mhm. Did I click the wrong one?
That makes
No,
no
I
sense.
didn't.
no.
I mean,
He just
could have thought about going bard at one point. Who knows?
same here.
hmm So
That's
no,
the
that didn't happen.
entertainer background.
All right, so here's the information that you've got about Crucio. Crucio started out as a normal wizard, and as all wizards do, they wanted to be able to become powerful and strong. Without having to harm others while doing so. He took on an apprentice. That apprentice, also known as Riaz from the other group, found out fairly quickly that the things that Crucio was doing was immoral and corrupt and evil. They had a blowout fight. Riaz left him, but not without Crucio messing with his memory.
Will someone write this in the chat because I'm sewing?
I'm writing it up.
Thank you.
So, during his stay with Crucio, Rias learned that Crucio had figured out how to extend his life almost indefinitely. Just like Harry Potter, the Horcruxes, if he had split his soul into 6 pieces.
Wow.
But 2 of those pieces needed to be the anchor and the tether.
What does that mean?
So the anchor is the person that holds him to the material plane. The tether is the thing that he can grab a hold of to get him to the material plane. So it did not matter where he had one as long as he had the other on the material plane.
So what happens if you kill the anchor?
The tether can allow him to slip in between the different planes, but he can never get back to the material plane.
So
The problem is,
so we kill the tether. That means he's stuck on the material plane and can't leave it.
correct.
Yeah.
The problem is you can't tell the difference between what the tether is and what the anchor is. They're identical.
And the other
They're-
4 are just
Just
Copies.
copies. Yep. When Rias had discovered that he had already done this is when Rias had that blowout fight with him. The reason for the religion check. The deities had
releasing.
stop it. The deities have figured out what he was doing, but they had figured it out too late. He had already created the tether and the anchor. And after that, it was just no stopping him.
So deities, you mean like all the deities, not just the Grand
All of them. Correct, all of them.
Is he also a dragon?
Orson?
Yeah.
No, he is not. Which is why he started this in the first place.
He's human, right?
He is human. 100%. Because that means he is not from this world. He's from a different world. Got pulled over into this world during a battle of wits between two gods, and he ended up here. It has
So-
to do with origin stories.
Would his anchor be on that world or this?
He
the Ethereal
built
plane.
right. He built
Oh, he
it
did-
here on
Did it
this
all
one.
here. Gotcha. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So he was shunted to here. Then he did all this stuff since then. Got it.
Correct. The reason for the Arcana check. The Arcana check is because you know the person standing in front of you, the robot,
Mm-hmm.
is either a tether or an anchor.
Well, since it's here in the realm of the dragons, it's the tether.
Mm-hmm. Either the
Oh.
tether or the anchor. Yep.
Oh, we don't want to kill him, do we? Do we? I wanted them
It's a really
Mm.
good place
kill
to hide him, isn't it? If Rune hadn't hit the button, you guys never would have found him.
So how is he a copy of him then?
He's not a copy. He's the
piece of
tether,
him.
the orb. The orb is the piece. Yep.
Okay, so essentially he's got. So let me just say, it's him plus 6 others.
Well, now
Or
down to
6
4.
total? Now, well, no,
It's
yeah,
six.
no.
Yeah, it's 4 total left. It was 6 total to begin with.
So we now know that Argus is one of them,
Yes.
and then there's an anchor that's out there, and
Yep.
2 other copies.
2 other copies. Yep.
Okay.
And you're thinking the anchor may be in a copy, or he may have attached it to himself.
He has to. We know there's 3 out there, so literally, I mean, well, the anchor could be the one that's hidden that we don't know about.
Yep.
No, Argus is the 4th. So there are the 3. There's one with the dwarves, one with the elves, one with the with Grigori.
with
So
Gregoria.
Argus is the 4th.
Argus is the hidden.
So yeah, we know what the other 3 are. One of them has to be the anchor.
Mm-hmm. But you also know that once one dies, it dies, and the power of that one dies, but it also makes the other ones stronger.
Right.
Huh.
Unless we kill the anchor.
Unless you kill the anchor.
Oh. Not my new friend.
He's the tether. Your new
yeah.
friend is the tether.
That was it. Sorry. I am listening. Honest.
It's a lot. I get it.
Yes. It is a lot.
Right. So. So one of them is not in hell then. He must have already escaped. Because we see him.
Escaped, let out, carried
I mean,
through.
He's
no
not bound.
longer there. Yeah.
He's not bound there. There's no reason he'd be
No.
bound there.
Nope. There's not.
That other group of adventurers probably rescued him.
Probably let him out.
They did kill one.
La di da.
Eh,
He did something right. All right then. So, so Crucio's not the dragon. A robot is one of his duplicates. It's safe to assume the other one with the orb be the original. The simulacrums would not age. So if you find one with the orb, that has to be. Well, and this is where I'm confused here. Does he create the anchor, or is he the anchor?
He's a
The
one
anchor's
for
already
that
been
one.
created.
That's why I'm confused then, because if the anchor is created, then that anchor, then none of them would have the orb, because the anchor would be a simulacrum. Is a creation, so simulacrum.
To your best knowledge, he could also be the anchor.
Right, but then he didn't create himself.
Correct. He didn't create himself. But the anchor itself is just an orb.
Oh no, okay, I get it. So the orb is okay, got it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
The part of him is inside of the orb that is also.
gotcha.
He's pulling a Tony Stark, basically, but yeah.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
He's pulling a Tony Stark.
Okay, so Argus is actually Jarvis. Cool.
Yeah, I like it.
I love Jarvis.
Mm-hmm.
So Argus, if your orb, could your orb be replaced with some other power source, and you still be you?
I don't know.
I mean, let's see here. Who would know?
Do you mind if we try?
Well, not just yet.
No.
We
If you
should.
try and fail,
we
he will
don't
die.
have an alternative power source at the moment, so it's not going to happen now, is it? It would have to be something that we looked into, and
In other versions of the Pantheon, Tyr is a god of like creators, like Tyr, like the Silver Hand Warrior, Forger.
Mm-hmm.
Constance, would Tyr be able to craft an orb such as this to keep Argus powered?
Wait. Is my mic not working?
Yeah,
It is now.
It is there.
Oh, okay. I was like, what? I thought I wouldn't lighten up, so I was like, what the heck? Would I be able to create a orb?
D100.
a D100. Wow.
Oh man, the pressure.
Okay.
You don't know
Yeah.
whether you need 100 or if you need a low number.
Well, it's not either, so
It's not high. It's
but it's not
not low either.
in the bottom half.
She will respond to you though, and give you a name.
That's under a third of 100. So
Under a third of 100. I'm typing it out to you in Discord.
Okay.
Just one word. That's all she's giving you.
Ida.
absolutely.
IDA. Ida.
Ida? Ida? What about Ida?
That's not how Ida spells his name, so unless it's spelled wrong. Ida
Oh,
is
isn't it?
Ida is
Wasn't
ITA.
the other avatar?
ITA.
Oh, that's right.
Your Ida?
Mhm. Yeah, that's as Ira.
Oh, well then, heck, I don't know. That
Who
was
the hell's
Ira.
Ida?
It is Ira is the other. She is right. It is the other deity person. Ita is the person you're playing with. There is a
Right.
person out there with the name of Ida who you've not met.
Okay.
Okay, so we don't know this person.
You do not.
Someone in the world with a 3-letter name.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Mhm.
right.
Well,
Helpful as always, your
they-
god.
They have to be a good craftsman. craftsperson, crafter. That's the word. That's the word.
Mhm.
You have to be a good. You have to be a good crafter.
Mm-hmm.
Someone with
Well
arcane
done.
knowledge as well.
Mm-hmm. And roll me a history, Shelf,
Oh
because
God,
you're the one talking out loud.
not terrible.
Okay. You do know of a country that has all of the above.
Yeah, yeah.
A country. Wow.
I assume you mean Metro.
No, that's a city.
Oh. I mean, have we been to countries where it's like known for that?
You have not, but you were told about it, and it was a place that you were going to go to, and then did not go there. Hello, Ida.
Hey,
Hello there.
Hello.
Hello.
I taught. I taught. Put it
Mm-hmm.
You did. You did. You tore a putty tap.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So,
It's Dorum.
wow,
Dorum.
Durham. Okay.
Isn't that how you pronounce it? Doaam.
Gollum?
Durham. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, I
Right
remember his
next
place.
to the Shadow Reaches.
Yep.
So, if you want to fill John in, I will type it in the notes while you say it.
Okay.
Okay.
So, we are here in the Dragon Sanctum, whatever you want to call this place.
The
And
deity sanctum. Mm-hmm.
yes. And we found out that, first of all, that about 6 months of time here equates to 1 day there in the material plane. Sorry.
Sure.
So, so it means so it works out. If you want to spend a month here, it's 4 hours there, roughly. So
Okay.
we decided to go ahead and start trying to do some research and figure out some information to help us with our next steps and where we want to go.
Sounds good.
So one of the big things is to take down Crucio, the
Good idea.
guy behind all this crap. So we did some research on him, found out a couple things. That he's a human wizard, roughly a little over 500 years old. Had an apprentice named Reyes, which out of game we know he's one of the players in the other campaign. Reyes learned that his master was not such a great person, very immoral, doing terrible things, disagreed with his behavior, and after a conflict, Reyes had his memory wiped and was kind of sent off. Crucio did all this really to extend his life indefinitely, and to do this, he made 6. He did sort of the Horcrux thing, where he basically made 6. He divided his soul into 6 pieces.
Sure.
One of them being the anchor, which would stay on the material plane, which allowed him to always go back to the material plane, and one being a tether that could let him go to other places. The other 4 were all simulacrums. 2 of them have been destroyed, one by the other party, one by us. So right now there's the anchor, the tether, and 2 more simulacrums left. We know that from our previous research that right now 3 of the copies of Crucio are with the most powerful armies in the world. One's with Grigori and the dragons, one's with the elves, and one's with the dwarves, which leaves 1 unaccounted for. And
Sorry, one's with Grigori.
One's with the elves, one's with the dwarves,
Right.
leaving 1 accounted for. And we, in arcane research and everything else, discovered that Argus here, our robot friend, whose orb, when we first met Crucio / Pyrus, he had an orb just like it. And it's an orb that essentially extends your life indefinitely. We found out from Argus that Crucio created him, and that orb contains a piece of Crucio, making Argus the tether. So one of the pieces of Crucio is with us right now in the Dragon Sanctum. We did find out that the deities of the world discovered what Crucio was doing, but by the time they couldn't stop it, couldn't do anything about it. So the deities have been largely unable to mess with this whole situation. Directly, at least.
Why they sent the time people after him.
Yes, so time traveler has been going after him, and
So the time variant is association, or us.
Or you.
kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
We're basically the TVA with only be able to go to make 8 jumps.
I will warn you that if you need someone to play the Deadpool character in this group,
Mm-hmm.
I have spandex.
The Deadpool
it.
character?
I'm in. I will kiss a dog if I have to.
Oh
You'll
boy.
kiss a dog. Wow.
Great.
That ugly
So,
dog.
so I just drew back this Jesus.
Instead of Marvel
He
Jesus.
got this. He got the Harry Potter references, and he got all of the Marvel references as well.
Yes.
Bernie,
Um.
Rob can be Peter. Rob can be my Peter.
No.
Oh.
No, cannot.
Oh God.
Every Deadpool
No.
has a Peter.
Yeah.
They do.
Apparently, yes.
I'm not sure I want him to kneel, Peter.
He just needs a spandex outfit too.
Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
what we were most recently discussing here, what we were trying to figure out is if we wanted to, because Argus is a good little guy here. We don't just want to kill him, but that's his power source is what's linked to Crucio. So we were trying to find out there's someone that can actually craft an alternate power source and swap it out, and then we can smash this orb and take out a piece of Crucio. A vital piece being the tether. So
Or we kill him.
No.
I don't think that's really an option here, unless we want to piss off the dragons.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
the
just
the
like
dragon
all
god.
Dragon deities, yeah. No.
My brain already went.
So he's my new friend, and I don't want him. I don't want us to kill him.
Don't know why John is quiet in my earballs. Let me turn him up.
Doo-doo-doo.
I'm gonna tell
we-
my wife I get to be the Deadpool, and she's gonna lock me in here.
Good plan. So we did. So we asked, since Tyr is a god of crafting and forging and things like that, asked Constance if Constance could make a power source or have Tyr make a power source, and the answer was no, but got one word, the name Ira.
Nope.
Ida.
Ida.
Okay.
IDA. Yes. And
Too many similar names.
Not
Yes.
IGA, like the Independent Growers Association.
right. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Or IDEA.
Mm.
So someone out there named Ida, and a history check there determined that there was an Ida we had heard about that was off in the country of Doam, and is renowned for being a crafter. So we now potentially have a way to a person to go check in with, and then
How do we spell that country?
let me pull up the
Droaam.
Droam.
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 Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, that was a paragraph. Wow.
Yes, it was. Oof.
You did a good job.
Cheers, dude.
Now we don't have
And I
to repeat
finished
that for
sewing.
when Rooting comes in.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what we're picking up right there is figuring out how we get to Droam to meet up with Ida.
I'm right here.
We've not been there before, have we?
Ida.
Ida with a D.
Not Ira, not Ito.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of like the difference between an idea and a clue. I have a raging clue.
So, yeah, that's where we're at, and
I'm a little confused though. Shouldn't it have been his soul ripped in 7 pieces, not 6?
I was confused, but
No, he kept he kept his own piece, didn't he?
6. It's not 7 because Harry Potter is 7.
Yeah. Okay.
6.
That's why I was asking. I wasn't
Mhm.
sure. That's why
Yeah.
I was a little confused.
Yep. 6 happens to be the number that is
Okay.
references with all dragon type. It's a thing
Gotcha.
that's in there.
That makes sense.
There were 6 gods of creation and blah blah blah. There's a wiki thing if you wanted to read it. I'll send it to you of how I got all these numbers and stuff.
I was just curious because I read that and I was a little confused.
Yep.
That's all.
You're good.
yeah. So yes, by destroying the tether, it will definitely limit him. And if we destroy the tether and the anchor, it doesn't matter how many pieces are left there. He's gone. But destroying any one of them will make the remaining one stronger because it absorbs their power essentially. So each time we kill one, the rest getting tougher, unless we kill the anchor and the tether both. And then good night.
Right.
Yep. Good night.
I don't think that's what he meant.
Pretty sure that's not what he meant.
Then yes, we have something to do. We can also, I mean, if we also just kill all 3 of the other Crucios, then they're all gone. Here's what will happen if Argus is the last one, would Crucio possess Argus and become like him?
Unfortunately, that information is not available in any of the books, nor does Argus know.
Listen, we're in this realm of dragon gods, right? The dragon gods want to stop Crucio, but we're unable to do it. We've got an idea that might help to take him down. Why don't we take it to them? Why don't we say, look, we've realised that Argus here is important. Do you have a way of providing a power source, life force for him so that, you know, and they might just say, no, but we can destroy him. We can, I mean, if they wanted, I don't want him to be destroyed, but like,
I think it's a good idea, but I think the issue is that they can't interfere directly. I don't think any of the gods can interfere directly because of what he did.
Why he dead?
Essentially, dividing his power, doing what he did. As in the histories there, it said the deities discovered what he did, but it was too late to do anything about it. And it's been 500 years, so if they could do something, they would have. Now, I do find it interesting that they are essentially safeguarding a piece of him here.
Yeah.
I wonder if they know.
Indeed, because that is, in a way, that is them intervening. They're harboring a piece of him.
Or he put a piece of him here, and they can't interfere with it. So they can't. It's hands off. But
yeah, but they don't have to protect him. Is what I'm saying. If we take it to the dragons and we say, well, we can destroy him, but we need to know that you're not going to step in and destroy us for it. They might just go, well, we can't intervene because we're not allowed to.
Here is a powerful orb of magic. You can replace the power source in him and go ahead and swap it out, and then we can do whatever we want.
Exactly.
They're not directly interfering. They're giving us the tools to be able to do it ourselves.
Yeah.
Oh, Zarquan!
Don't just summon a god. My goodness.
I was going to say, good lord.
I will go and find Zarquan.
Over here.
I will not, just put him on my beck and call. I will go and find out where he is and discuss.
Okay, so you will find him in the study.
All right, with the crazy chain of books.
Crazy train of books. Yep.
Yeah, all of the Doctor Strange.
The book that he is currently reading is chained to the bookshelf.
Mhm.
Wow. I guess they don't trust him not to steal them.
Or anyone else for that matter.
If you remember correctly, he told you that these books were dangerous.
Yes.
And if they fell into the wrong hands, even if the deity took it out and had no intention of giving it to somebody, if something were to happen, if it fell into the wrong hands, it would be very, very bad.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
you
they've
find
left
him.
a piece of Crucio here. In charge of all the
Yeah, I
books.
keep saying that. It keeps making me think of the Harry Potter spell.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cruciatus curse.
Just saying. Yes. Every time
Yeah.
I say it, that's where my head goes.
So I didn't come up with the name. That was all Rias. So you can yell at Green later.
Great.
It's okay.
That's I
Go ahead. Go ahead and yell at him. It's fine.
Okay, so your question. To answer your question,
Yes. Starcon. We are looking for. First off, were you aware that Argus is one of the fragments of Crucio's soul?
very,
Good.
Very?
very.
So, are you intentionally keeping it here, or are you unable to remove it or do anything to it because of whatever divine nonsense is happening?
We are unable to even touch him.
But we can.
I'm not going to stop you.
So, we don't want to destroy him because he's wonderful.
He is a
Yes.
great little helper, isn't he?
Yes. So, but we would like to change out his power source. Because his power source is the link to Crucio. Is there anything that can be provided as a power source that we can swap out?
So we have thought of that numerous times, and we've sent our best down to the material planes to try and figure that out. The problem is, if we touch him in any way, shape, or form, he goes boom.
If you touch him,
Correct.
but not us.
And the intelligent mind that we had to be able to do that is stuck on the material plane.
Is her name Ira, perhaps? Ida.
Ida? Yes.
Ida.
Her name
I
I
is
never
Ida.
said that.
I know. Well, Ida.
Her name is I. Duh.
Right. Thank you.
Duh.
Duh. Okay, so Ida. Um,
Well,
Yeah.
that is her gnomish name. That is
She's a gnome.
Oh, I
not-
love gnomes.
it is not her deity name.
I married a gnome.
Did you marry a gnome? Yeah, I have seen Jen. She is pretty short.
Tall is she?
4'11".
Yeah,
Wow.
she's shorter than I am. Yeah.
shorter than Bernie. Wow,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
that's saying something.
I don't even know how tall Bernie is. I can't say anything.
5 foot.
Oh.
Oh,
Thanks, Bernie.
God, Paula.
they're tiny.
It sucks being short.
Just for future record, I'm 5'5". I'm not tall and I'm not short. I'm average.
I'm short.
Her
I'm literally the definition of average for female height. That's 5'5".
her deity
Good things
name.
come in small packages. That's what I'm saying.
If you decide to search her out, Task.
Ask us her name.
Task.
Us.
God of greed.
No wonder my prayers go unanswered.
Uh-huh.
Praying to the wrong god.
She's stuck on the prime material plane.
No, that's true.
Well, according to the stories I've heard, the last place she was seen was Dram.
Yes.
Do you know where?
I believe there's a city where they are trying to figure out how to make airships.
Of course, the gnomish airship that crashed in the Trollen port. It
All
all
comes full
comes full
circle.
circle, yes. And the freaking
Party,
trollish
party.
power source that we saw where we met Archon and killed him, where they had an
Hey.
angel trapped.
All full circle. I got it. I got it all to connect for you guys now. All you have to do is beat up the big bad.
Okay.
I don't think there's any loose strings now. I think everything has been covered. All you have to do is now go kill the big bad.
Well,
Which we find out the other group's disappeared.
Yes, wait till your group finds out that the other group has disappeared.
how would we
They're
do
probably
that?
off fighting some illusionary dragon god.
No, they're stuck 7 years in the past.
Oh, so not
Oh,
again.
Yeah, it's fun. Loads of fun. Technically, in their timeline, Crucio doesn't exist. So
Yeah,
Why you shouldn't leave home without your teleport helm?
yeah, they're no longer in our timeline at all. Yeah.
They can no longer affect anything that you guys will be doing or not doing.
Yeah, speaking of the
living?
TVA, they've been eliminated from this timeline.
Where were they living? And what did they forget?
Exactly.
Okay. So we go and meet Ida, task. Get a power source. Bring it back. Swap it out in Argus. We have the tether. If we destroy the tether, that effectively limits him to the material plane. His mobility just goes away.
It also makes him stronger.
Make him stronger as well. So, the key might be if we have the tether, and I'm assuming that the orb that Crucio carries, the one that we met a long time ago, is the anchor. Are those two things linked? If we scry with the tether on the anchor, because then we can destroy the tether, bring the tether with us, destroy the tether and the anchor at the same time. He's gone. It doesn't matter how many there are. They won't get stronger. We kill them both at one time.
Argus is standing there, mouth wide open.
I'm sorry, August. This is why we're so concerned. We don't want to harm you. So,
As far as anybody knows, nobody knows the answer to that. It's a
Argus?
theory.
Little too late to ask this now. Crucio will be able to hear what we do and see around you.
No. Not that I'm aware. I mean, he left me here and I haven't seen him since. So
Good Zarquan. Is he able to scry and sense things through his stems?
if he tries to scry, the spells are blocked.
Good. I feel better. I just paranoid that I did there for a second. I'm like, ah!
Also,
we just give all of our plans to Crucio right there.
Yep, sure did. The other thing, though, now him telling you that also means you can't scry from inside of here.
Right. So we're taking the orb with us once we replace it. We have it with us.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we can take August with us, get his orb replaced when we get there.
I don't think we could take him, actually. I'm not sure that we could.
Right.
Maybe bound to this place.
Well,
Hey,
remember he
we
told
could
you
try.
he could not press any of the buttons on that screen.
Right. But if we took him, if we took him, would he be able to go?
No one has tried, and the deities are not allowed to.
I worry about that because I don't want, because it suddenly appears in the material plane. Crucio may know that. And that would
It's
and that
one
would
of
tip him off.
those. It's one of those things where Crucio put it here as the insurance policy that the deities wouldn't mess with what he was doing.
Yeah. Damn it. You would put that.
Why? I don't even know why I looked at the beeps. I
Of
don't.
course.
That is the most.
Told you I was willing to do it. I may have done it before.
Oh my gosh.
So
What's our mascot?
it's
That's Rudin.
Oh god, that's Rudin. Like, oh god.
I don't know. Is Rudin our mascot or is Rudin Deadpool?
No, I meant the bulldog in college.
Oh yes.
Where I went to school.
Ah.
Yeah, I meant real life. Kiss
Gotcha.
the dog.
Oh.
so. Give me time with Argus. And let me see if there is a way for you to take him out and not me.
Like I said, well, you have time. I think still we need a power source. So regardless, I don't want Argus to be destroyed. So we need a power source to swap out.
And I suggest you head over to Doram. Doram?
Drum.
Drum. Just spelled it drum, D-R-U-M, like, and a normal drum, but whatever.
Drome. I think it's just Drome. Like.
Mm-hmm.
You say whatever you want to, Nans.
I think it's Drob.
Dramamine.
We will take your word for it.
Dramamine. Uh-huh.
So we go to Drome. We find Ida. We explain the situation. The power source. I assume if they're going to do the work, if she's going to do the work, she's probably going to come here to do it. That's possible.
So you're gonna have to try to figure out a way to get her here then.
I mean, we're able to come back. I assume we can bring someone with us.
She has
If
not
she-
been allowed back in since she left.
Allowed, or she is prevented from coming back?
Our
The
understanding is allowed. We don't know how, it works for her. We can come and go as much as we would like. She just is not able to get in.
So, what that mean is then, if we were to bring her, would it work or not? You know, she can't come of her own power, but if we brought her, would it work?
I don't know.
Okay.
We have not
Has she-
tried.
Has she met Argus?
No.
So she was banished before Argus, so long before Argus came.
You have the feeling, they have the feeling, they'll tell you that he was planning this for a very long time and knew that she was going to be a problem.
Right. Okay. Well, in that case, if she can't come here, we need to bring Argus there. So one way or the other, we have to have, so we can go and talk to her, explain the
Why
situation.
can't she come here?
She was kicked out. Is she a dragon?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It wasn't so much that she was kicked out, so much as she was prevented from coming back in.
She evil.
She's got us agreed. Oh yes, it's
So-
one of the on the dragon list.
Mhm.
Task got agreed right there, right between Tamara and Tiamat. Okay.
Mhm.
So Task. So she is another dragon god. What's she like?
Mm,
Are we going to have trouble?
I don't know that you'll have trouble per se. You may find that she's a little bit on the tricksy side. She likes playing jokes. The
We're
last
used
time
to
we
that.
checked in on her.
The
We've met
dragon.
Loki.
Yeah, dragon version of Loki, yeah.
Mhm.
Well, Aita, you may have met your match then. Aita and Ida.
And Ira. Throw all three of them in the mix.
Yep.
Maybe I'm her Peter.
Do you guys not remember about Ira?
Yeah, Ira is the
Yeah, she's nearly dead.
Yeah, because of me.
yeah.
Constance
Her power-
feels real
her
guilty
power
about
being-
that.
her power is being siphoned off by Constance right now.
Yep.
How
She
dare
did
you.
it though, and she feels very guilty.
Yep.
And we had
Yeah.
plans for her as well.
Well, my brother kind
I'm
of
not
messed
that-
those up in a way.
I know.
Let's be honest. Like, I don't think it would have stopped. Even if she'd known that was going to happen, I don't know it would stop Constance. But she, I don't know. She still gonna feel guilty. Put it that way.
All right.
The struggle.
Yes. You're only killing the love of my brother's life.
Exactly.
Wow, Shell.
now she won't be able to sleep tonight.
No, I know she resigned herself to this. She was not unaware of the situation. So, what's he going to do? What is he doing?
Your brother?
Yes,
You don't know.
I can go see him.
Probably.
You
One of the
can.
seven locations that's linked to this map here is their damn ship.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Sure
because-
is.
His dying girlfriend, probably.
Wait.
Jeez, can we stop talking about that?
Yes,
No?
yes, we can.
Oh,
Yes,
poor
we can.
Don't blame us. Nancy's killing her, not us.
Right, it's all the DM's fault.
Yeah.
Well, this
It
is
is.
true.
As it normally is.
Only because Ghost Hero's not here.
Well, since we need to get to Drom, and none of us have been there, taking us to an airship that could then travel there would be a good thing.
Yes, that would be. Can you travel to an airship that's moving?
That's the blip on the map that was there was the moving blip. That's why we figured out that it was the airship.
Okay.
It's your brother's
As
ship.
long as it's
The
as
seven.
long as it
Star
is
Trek?
airship.
Yeah, of course you can teleport into a moving object.
Just watch Star Trek. Sure, you can.
Transporter.
Beam
Beam me up, Scotty.
Star Trek.
Yeah, but it's about as outlandish as most Star Trek's plots.
I
No.
was just watching that the other day.
Mhm. We are. What of it?
Crucio's con. Yes.
Takes one to know one.
I embrace my nerdism. I'm a
Yep.
huge Trekkie.
Yep.
I don't even care.
I tried to make Loki in this game very much like Q, but that didn't work out very well.
That's hard.
Cute.
Yeah,
Weird character to deal with. Yeah.
he is. But I was like, nah, just leave him as it is. But Q's a really fun player. I like character. I like him. Anyways,
So, it was something we have at least a beginnings of a plan. Will Zarquan figure out if Argus can be taken out of this place? And because if Task can't come here, then Argus will have to go there. So, one way or the other, we have to go. We can come back because Rudin is now linked to this place. So, right. I think if we transport to ship, the airship, then we can go to Drome, find Ida, find out what they can do, and go from there.
Mm-hmm.
Is Ida going to be mad at us for destroying her factory? It was her factory,
She knows
wasn't
it was us.
I'm sure she does.
Is she going to be mad? You don't know.
What do we know?
Says
Nothing.
Nan nodding and smiling and grinning
Yes.
and laughing. You don't know.
She's gonna want something from us.
She's a god of greed. I mean, she's probably going to want
Exactly.
something from us no matter what.
Well, I mean, she can have a follower. Point to Ida.
Yeah, you can have the road. Or we can give her Rudin.
No, we can't. We can't get back here without him.
True.
All right then. Anyone else have any ideas? Things to ask, things to research. We have time.
Nope. Everybody's good on the research questions.
I don't know. I've already had 3 ideas today. I think that's enough.
Three ideas, an Ida, an Ira, and an Ida.
Yeah.
Listen, first of all,
Exactly.
I
When you're
had
done with this, I'm opening an IKEA.
I had Ida and Ira already picked out before John joined the game. I would like
Sure.
I think it was funny that the gnomish inventor god should have been IKEA.
And spell it weird.
Yes.
Spell it the Welsh way.
Oh God, way too many.
IKEA with no vowels. 36 L's.
32.
And all the letters have weird accent marks on them.
We need to check.
The Welsh don't have a lot of accents, actually.
Well, that's not the Welsh; it's the Gaelic, right?
Mm-hmm.
You just have the one.
Either the
I
Welsh
do.
accent. Boyo.
So, what's your plan?
Go
We have
talk
a
to
plan.
ship. I mean, go get a ship. Talk to Ida.
Plan thing you think of.
I think of
People.
no plan. I am just trying to figure out what map to put you all on.
The fun one.
Well, the fun one depends on whose version you're talking about. Fun, yours or mine?
Not yours.
Okay.
We don't want to. We don't want to die. Although, I mean, you know, hell won't be so
No.
bad anymore if we're all immune to fire.
I know that the fun one has a beholder on it.
Yeah.
There's no behold.
Well, listen. If you
What
look,
did you do?
if you look into the eye of one of those things, you'll see true beauty because everybody
Uh-huh.
knows.
We lived in the eye of 2 of them.
Well, if you remember
So it wasn't
correctly,
it wasn't much beauty there.
there was a beholder you guys did leave behind.
Oh
The
yeah.
Underlander. That's a different game.
Nope.
The
No, because someone else said they were taking care of it. It
Oh, they
wasn't
did.
us. Yes.
They did, but you did leave one behind. I'm just saying.
What are you talking about?
the one
You
that
went
was
into-
the massive big one, and we just left. We just went nope, and we
Because
left.
somebody else said they were taking care of that one because it was too much for us to deal with.
Yes,
Yeah.
They control an entire city.
it has been taken care of.
Yes. So we didn't. Yes, we left it behind, but because we didn't go deal with it because somebody else was, and has. So we're done.
I'm just finishing up the blanket and he's getting
Go
dinner.
there.
I'm not telling you what it is though.
Hi, Sarah.
They all say hi, Saran.
They all? That was just me.
Hi, Sarah Ann.
Hi there, Ed.
Hi.
See,
Yeah, but you
Bernie.
guys don't send pigeons to us, I'm you.
you're right.
Dear Lord.
She's not old enough for me to send pictures of Deadpool to.
She's 18.
Oh,
She's
she is now?
18.
Oh, I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
28th of
Oh,
October.
Probably
29th.
still be weird.
29th of October. Alright. Tell me my kids'
No.
birthdays. Fuck you.
Listen. Listen.
Sorry.
I don't even remember my own birthday, okay?
Feb today.
It's 5th of February.
Is it?
It said Feb today.
My birthday's in February.
My birthday's also
Is
in
it
February.
October?
Yours is the week before mine, I think. Isn't it?
Mine's the 20. I'm the 26th.
Oh, it's 2 days after mine. There you go.
Yeah. Yep.
Anyway.
Right. So to the airship.
To the airship.
Sure.
Are you sure it's not a dirigible?
No, it's a big old magical airship. There's no balloon on
The
it.
word dirigible.
There's no balloon on it, is
Great
there?
word.
Oh, dirigible.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
Balloon?
sorry. When you said that, I was thinking of the Return of the Mummy.
Oh,
When you said dirigible, I was thinking of Where the moon? The city's close to us. Hello. What's your name?
Hello. Alright. Please don't do anything because I think your characters are on the GM layer.
Okay.
Well, we can't then, can we?
Token layer.
it's the
You mixed all the
barge.
yogurt. Well, it had strawberries and grapes in, so you wouldn't have
Token
liked
layer.
it. Sorry, dude. Straw babies. I wonder if Emily's kids still call strawberries straw babies.
Don't know.
That was very cute.
Mm-hmm. Why can I not? Why is it dark?
Oh, the middle. Yeah, it's gonna.
Yeah. It's not supposed to be. I don't
Thanks.
think.
Do my eyelashes taste nice?
I wouldn't know. You don't let me eat them.
She just licked them.
Mhm.
Tickled, actually.
She's not there. Your brother is, though.
Why is she not here? 'Cause you're not there.
Mhm.
Damn it.
I don't know how to
Love you.
fix that middle part, so we're just gonna leave it alone. Your tokens are showing through anyway, so.
Yeah.
Let's just go with that. Alright, you guys are going to appear in the middle of the ship.
Okay, fine. Poof.
You.
And Constance. Listen.
Good lord, Constance, you can't put your own token out? Good lord. Alright, hold on.
Good
Lord.
lord.
It was not working for me, but I got it.
Good gravy.
Look, we almost put 2 on there.
Strelv isn't even on there.
Yeah, I am.
Wow.
Where am I?
Tisk.
am too. Right there.
Tisk.
Not
I don't
there
see you.
for me. I don't
You're
see
not
you
there,
either.
dude.
No.
I see me.
You're
You need
invisible.
to you might need to refresh because are you invisible? Can you check
No.
if your token's got the invisible thing on it?
No,
The
it doesn't.
DM cannot even see it.
I was. Okay, I'm putting it back out
Have
again.
you got invisible on?
No.
Can you see me?
Yes.
I'm
There you are.
invisible.
Yeah.
You can't see
There
me
he is.
now.
Okay.
Oh, she put the. Wow. Wow.
The John Cena filter.
Wow.
You
Mm-hmm.
can't see
Wow.
me.
Mm-hmm. All
Okay.
right.
Now you see me right.
Well, is this a nice surprise or what?
It's so called the head first, I assume.
Probably.
Eh.
Might have been beneficial.
Well, world-ending craziness. He
By
just
the
came
way,
from the. He just
that
came from the
is-
Dragon of Phantom.
This is sky, clouds below you, not water.
Okay.
The Dragon Sanctum, you say?
Yes.
How
This
was
is-
it?
Enlightening.
Was it?
Unlike my talks with you of late. Keeping all of this from us.
Well, you know, it was a need-to-know basis.
Right.
What?
We didn't
Right.
need to know.
Not at the time that you know, and trust me, if I didn't need to know because of what was going to happen to Ira, I wouldn't have known.
Right. How is she?
Not well. She's down below, if you need to speak with her.
Is there anything that can be done?
Not that we're aware of, not yet. We're actually on our way to somebody who might be able to fix that.
Who might that be?
Depends on what part you know.
Oh, come on. Let's not play these games here. We know quite a bit, and we have access to the sanctum, so if we are able to, we know a lot.
Why are you keeping information from us when we've given you everything that we know?
You know we're
Are
trying
we
to
on the
save the
same
world.
side here?
Yeah. So here's the thing. There are things that I know that you already know that it's confusing. We are headed to Durham.
Of course you are.
So are we.
So are we.
Are you off to see Task as well?
But
Yes,
did you
in
know that
fact.
we knew that you know that we know?
That we all know, yes.
I did knew.
You did know. Proud of you.
I knew we know. In that case, good to be traveling aboard. How far are we from there now?
Day's journey.
Perfect.
Keep in mind, though, I have gotten reports that the city we're pulling into isn't what it was when we were here to get the ship the first time.
Why?
It appears that the person who was in charge has left it go to disarray, and the lessers are living in filth and squalor, and the rich and mighty are not.
Still, the god of greed is ruling the hen house.
For my opinion, no one knows that she's the god of greed. She is just a tinkerer.
Mm-hmm.
Please tell me you sent a message ahead for her to know that you're coming.
We don't know her.
How did
just
we
know
do
who-
that? We don't know her.
We've never met her before.
The spell message will let you do that. A letter would let you do that.
We literally learned about this about 15 minutes ago.
15 minutes. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
The letter wouldn't get there before we do.
He's going to snap his fingers and have somebody else take over the helm while he comes down here.
I mean, can you just, while our heads say we have guests?
Yeah, here's the thing. Piece of paper he's going to hold out to each of you. I need you to sign your names on it. It is a blank sheet of paper.
What is not written on this paper?
There's nothing written on it. It is a
I-
blank sheet of paper.
Right. What is unwritten on the paper? That's going our
Nothing.
name. Our names are going to go on it.
So basically, I'm going to fill in the rest of it, stating that you are +5.
6. There's 6 of us.
It's
6.
not very good at counting, are you? Dog. I
My
guess
job is
I've
to
got all
fly
the
the ship.
brains.
You
I
would
wouldn't
know.
say that.
Huh?
Hmm?
What?
You would
got
know.
Huh?
What?
I don't even understand.
What did
Anyway.
you
what's going
say?
on.
You would.
I told Stork that you got the
know.
brains in the family
Right.
because
Okay. I literally couldn't hear what you said there. Though I didn't know what there.
no, I'm like, I guess Joel's got all the brains. He can't even count to 6.
And I was saying that I wouldn't say that. That's fine.
I would. Amberlux. What did he get?
Girl.
Excuse me.
I'm
Different
a
girl.
girl.
Different girl.
I'm not dying, so there's that too.
Low blow.
Oh. Wow.
Low blow.
I mean,
Wow.
screwed first.
Pretty sure you started this.
Me?
Anyways. Anywho.
I'll sign the paper. Pass it around.
Mm-hmm. So everybody's gonna sign the paper? Yes, no?
Yes.
I mean, I'll sign it, but I'm gonna look at it first and see if there's like any magic-y on it.
Oh, it's all
Oh,
magic-y,
yeah.
magic-y,
Yeah.
but there's no words written on it.
Huh?
Okay, fine.
What is it? I'm gonna ask him.
It's a letter that we're going to send ahead of us to let them know that you are our +6.
How is it getting there on time?
Magic.
I know magic, but what kind of magic? What is it?
Assume similar to sending.
Similar to sending, yes.
So you've met her?
A few times.
Okay.
And you know her real name.
Yes. Task.
So, and you know who she is.
I do.
Right. I assume it's not common knowledge.
It is not common knowledge, no.
Good. Well, this will be interesting, I guess.
It will be. You're going to be
Mhm.
flying for the next day, so if there's anything you guys need or anything, there's potions and stuff here down below decks. Ira's down below deck.
I'm going to, in the night, before we sleep, I'm going to provide a hero's feast for everybody on the ship.
Okay.
He doesn't want a 12-course meal before a conversation with an evil dragon.
Actually, I was just about to message you about that because the last time we were allowed to take a feat, I took Inspiring Leader,
Okay.
which instead of how many temps do we get from that?
2d10. So it'll be more temp hit points, but we'd also get the other benefits of Hero's Feast, which
So
is
we should do both.
sure.
You can't get a cumulative on the temp hit points, but you can get the higher.
Right.
So we get the other benefits of Hero's Feast, and then I can what is it? My level plus my charisma modifier, so 21.
Cool. So that'll be more than the feast can provide. So
Right.
Yeah. All right.
And it's just until we take you, and mine lasts until the next long rest too. Same concept.
So we get cured of all diseases and poison, immune to poison and being frightened, and we make all wisdom saves with advantage.
Right, which is better than what I'm doing. But
the hit points are better.
but I can also do the speech while we're eating.
Okay.
And
But can
and
you
then
please make
instead
sure you swallow before you speak? Because I don't want to hear you talking with your mouth full.
We'll get into swallowing and spitting over Deadpool jokes later. But instead of the 11 or 12 that we're getting from Heroes Feast, we'll get 21.
So let everyone else really want to do. I'm going to spend the time talking with Storg. Just spend the time like laying it all out, like all cards on the table. Just kind of like this is what's going on, because it's ridiculous that we know like different sides of the same thing here, and there's no. I don't see any reason to keep any secrets from him at this point.
He's keeping secrets from you.
I understand why he did initially, but now I have a feeling most of what he knows we know as well. So just
He's going to
compare
tell
knowledge.
you, yes, but he does know one piece of information that he's not going to share with you, that it has to do with the Grigori debacle.
Why is he not going to share that with us?
Because you could still change the future.
Yeah, I assume it's a time travel thing.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm like, I will share what I can and assume he will do the same thing.
Yeah.
Actually, I probably won't tell him what our plans are for 3 years in the future. That's the one part I will not tell him about, because he's not a part of that.
So as that conversation doesn't happen, then it isn't necessary to know.
Yeah. So if he's not telling me about what's happening to the Grigori, I won't tell him about the Grigori either. We'll just lay off that topic.
Mm-hmm.
But everything else in terms of like the dragon gods and Crucio and the gates and the city and the dragon and the sleeping dragon. If he doesn't already know about that one, it's going to destroy the world if it wakes up.
Yes. He has. He will tell you what he knows about that. He has sent operatives over to make sure anybody attempting to wake up the dragon are dealt with. But again, they're just lowly people.
Won't he wake up by himself eventually?
I hope not. For the world if he does.
So how is he asleep for so long then?
He's a sleeping god. It's the god thing.
Mm-hmm.
Which one is it? Let me pull up here. I actually know that. Which one is it? It's darn it.
You're looking at the deities that I gave you?
Yeah. He's not on there, is he?
He is. He's the one that destroys them all.
Oh yeah, Garrix. Fire destruction renewal.
Yes.
The mall?
Yeah.
Garrix.
He destroys them all.
Everything.
Yes, everything.
Yeah, like Toys R Us,
Mm-hmm.
Spencer's. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So, that I'm like, no. At least keep tabs on it. Then, if something were to happen, then someone can go there with more powerful magic to help put him to sleep, or at least alert the gods or anything else. So.
Yes, I have people there who are keeping an eye, helping to keep people away from it. Spells are being done to also help keep people away from him. I believe there was a dragon person there at one point.
Yes. She's still there.
She has actually been reassigned. She is currently working on waking up another dragon who needs to be awake, and is having a difficult time doing so.
All right then. Well, hopefully you can help her. She seems very nice.
The plan is to, yes, after we fix Ira.
So you can fix her then.
We're hoping.
Okay. Anything that we can do, just say the word.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Have we got any way of making sure that this is your brother and not like somebody pretending to be him?
It's him.
Okay.
Twin thing. I mean, come on.
Twin thing. Okay.
I mean, I will check, but I mean, we spent a good like all of our young lives together,
Oh.
and
All
Yep.
the lives together. Yep.
yeah,
It doesn't matter what you roll. This is your brother.
yeah. So
Yep.
everyone else do the other thing. I will spend most of the evening just talking to him.
I heard somebody saying they wanted to go talk with Ira. Do they still want to?
Who?
You
Me?
Did you want to
go
speak with Ira?
Did I?
I
I don't think I
want to.
did.
You
No.
don't have
did.
to.
Okay.
Oh. I can. I mean. If you guys are talking, I can go and talk to her.
That's what I figured. I give anyone else a chance to go do what they want to do and just spend the evening talking to Stork.
Anytime I'm bored, I just spend the silence listening to the world to see who's trying to say who's saying what about me.
No one's talking about you, are they?
Sometimes.
No one currently speaking about you. Occasionally you'll hear your own members use your name to alert others of the thing that you had sent out.
Yep.
But that's about it. You're
Cool.
not getting anything nasty.
Yep. That's just the standard MO for me, I think.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, with that being said, you guys are going to go to bed, and I need everybody to roll me a d20. No bonuses, no add-ons.
Yeah.
All right. With that, we're going to go take a break.
Okay.
All right. You guys have woken up in the night, or in the day. It's now daytime. You've slept the night. I'm assuming Here's Feast was last night.
We got to roll for that, right? Somebody does.
No.
No, because then Ida's going to do the aspiring leader and give us the 21 temporary hit points.
Okay.
So it'll overwrite those temporary hit points. So
Yep.
because the max you can get that from that is 20, so it'll always be higher.
But with temporary hit points, I can roll it, and then he can roll it, and if it's higher, you can choose it. And
He doesn't roll. It's just 21
Oh.
straight. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's just
So we
just
got
what
Well-
Lucas does. Yeah.
So wait.
Okay.
The Hero's Feast is not temporary hit points, it's temporary maximum hit points, isn't it?
No,
What was it? Oh, it's just temporary hit points.
no, it is the hit point maximum.
Oh, it's hit point
Temporary
maximum. Oh, well then, God,
Yeah.
yeah, we do both.
So-
then. Yeah, right.
You should do both, yes.
Right.
So Bernie rolled a 13 earlier. I will just say that you can roll it again,
Oh.
Bernie, just so that
I
we
just
are
did,
nice.
and I got 13,
13 again, yeah.
There you go.
So, yes, we now have actually 13 more hit points and 21
That's
temporary hit
funny.
points.
That's funny. Rolled again to a
Oh.
13.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So when we wake up, though, Constance is going to tell you all that she had a dream, or I guess a vision, a conversation with her deity in her sleep. However you want to word that. And Tyr has made it very clear to Constance that it is very important that we are very respectful with Task, and that I should be the one that talks, apparently. And if basically don't look at her left eye at all, don't stare, and what's
Oh,
the other
now
thing?
I'm gonna. My God.
And we can't let her know that we are dragons or that we've been to the Dragon Sanctum.
Okay, then.
So that was a warning
We're
from the deity.
going to ask her to replace a power source with a robot in the Dragon Sanctum.
We don't need to mention where it is.
Okay.
And I had already decided that I would go ahead and just make a minor image of the power source, not the whole robot.
Right.
Just eating something this size,
Yeah.
a power source strong enough to power an automaton, a sophisticated automaton, is what I'm basically going to say. Other than that, so Constance, would Ida also be good to talk with Task based on his profession and who he is? Not the dragon part, but the King of Thieves part.
Yeah.
The greed
So the-
part.
Yes.
I don't know. My deity didn't tell me that. My deity said it needed to be me.
That makes sense. That's fine.
So I don't know.
Okay. I'm I will stay out of it then. I will. You let me know what you need me to provide in terms of information. I will keep it brief
mean,
and simple.
I will
and-
say this: Constance is not opposed to having help, but that is not what the deity said. So
Gotcha.
Mhm.
she doesn't like to, contrary to things that have happened, she does not like to be the center of attention. Yet
Understandable.
she's the avatar of Tyr, and everybody bows down to her. So there you go. That's just
Yeah.
like.
I mean, I think the only one that likes being the center of attention is me. So
Yeah, she doesn't really like it very much, but it is what it is.
We are docking. Please be prepared.
or
Fucking.
They're
Carry
not
your
used
seatbelts.
to. They're not used to airships any longer, so their docking points are a little rough to pull into.
Where's my seatbelt? Where's my seatbelt?
Can't you just land on the water and then pull into the dock?
You would be below the clouds then. I don't think you want to be down there.
Is it raining?
I'm worried.
Aren't we
What do you
going
think?
down there?
Ooh, it looks pretty.
What's going on?
You have pulled in. I'm going to roll a die and see how successfully you have rolled in.
How well have you learned to fly the ship there, Stark?
Very well.
Good.
As he crit past that save.
Excellent. All right.
When you guys do land, the dockmaster come over. He is a owling.
Ooh.
He talks super fast, so imagine gnomes only faster. And
Oh.
every third word he says the word who.
Of course.
Me. Her. Them.
Storg will have some questions, some informations for him, and then we'll kind of point back to you all and then say the words, they need to see her as we get our provisions.
Wow.
That must be the who.
The owling will get very wide-eyed and are they ready to see her? Are they aware?
Can we just-
Owls always have wide eyes.
I love this person that's right here.
Ruden's going to check around the back, wants to see if it's wide-eyed and bushy-tailed.
Rudin, somebody told me that you're part owl.
God, so the story goes,
Mm-hmm.
we got smart. We left the elves and became orcs.
Not elves, an owl.
Oh, a who?
Who?
Right. The owling is also going to say that she is not ready for the moment. Take them to the inn. You know the one. Zorg will reach back and motion for you all to follow him. Excuse my burps.
Burp.
Loads of
John back?
burps. I think so. John, are you back? No? Okay. If you are back, you're muted and we can't tell if you're back or not.
No, I'm not back. I'm here.
Okay.
So you got 13 added to your max hit points and the 21 from your temporary
know.
hit point.
I've been here the whole time.
Okay, I didn't know. Right.
Everybody was talking, so I was listening. I just happened to be muted.
Awesome.
Where is he? The cat just played the piano. You made me jump.
Oh,
I did not.
All right. Shelv is going to motion for you all to follow. I'm hoping you all follow and you go with him because it'd be really awkward if you didn't. The owling is going to ask for you guys to stamp your hand. Basically, he's going to use the words "make your mark" on a piece of paper.
I thought we already did that.
I will put down my hand on the piece of paper and then draw a turkey.
I will do that too.
Weirdos.
And hand the pencil back and say, thank you. Very Thanksgiving to you.
Welcome. I think. Anyhow.
I mean,
Anywho.
Anywho.
Anywho. He is going to Storg is going to lead, not Strel, but Storg is going to lead you all through the city, the ins and outs. It's become very apparent that he's been here more than once or twice. Husband, why are you slapping your knee?
You heard it funny.
Did he hear it funny?
It was a real knee slapper.
It's making the whole bed shake.
Wow. Way down to his knee, huh?
All the way down. All the way down. Alright. Now it's letting me load it. It was not letting me load the image I'm trying to get for you guys. Roll20 was being a right butthole.
Goes to a left one.
Yeah. Because those are creepy. Alright, there we go.
I was reading. Never mind. Sorry.
Procosmia, do you think that's Fey food?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
Doubtful. We're not in the Fae.
Oh, good. Very doubtful. That's good. Good food, Dow food.
Doubtful. But doubtful too.
Alright. You are in here. It's pretty quiet in here. There are people sitting in these chairs and tables over here. This table's left free. Food is coming off of a conveyor belt over here.
I can't say it though.
Yep. Food is piping hot. There is music coming from somewhere. You're not quite sure where.
Strel, is that you doing it invisibly?
The
Nope.
air is very... In here, it is very clean and very crisp. And there's also not a scrap of food on the floor. Stork's going to come over here to the chairs, and so will the crew, and they'll just get themselves some food and then spread all around. I think Stork will sit next to Strelv. Not on the side Krokosmi is going to sit on, though.
I'll move over here then. Put these chairs either side. Maybe we can kind of like take over the chairs in the corner over here too.
Yep.
Grab some chairs, pull them over,
Mm-hmm.
go in the spaces. Yep.
Drop your tokens on, do your thing.
Which eye did you say we shouldn't look in? The left one or the right one?
So look at
Depends
those
what side you're
stereotypes.
standing on.
The left one.
Loser.
My left or their left?
That's a great question.
It is a good question.
As a general rule of thumb, if there's something about them, don't stare at it.
That's what I'm about to say. I think once we see this person, we'll know which eye it is.
I think so. Yes.
And don't stare at it.
Yes. Whichever one looks different, don't stare at it.
A waitress will come over to you guys and ask you what you would like to drink.
Whoa.
Oh, you lost the quiet place.
This Dow.
Turn off my microphone before I go get popcorn.
Sorry,
Okay.
Dow.
Nope, I was headed for popcorn.
Mm-hmm.
All good. All right. It's
Is that
Jim's
Jim
breathing
now?
down. Yeah,
That's
he's
gravy.
breathing down the mic.
You think heavy down
Oh,
the
sorry.
microphone off.
Sorry.
It's all good. It's all good.
Tipped up,
All
it
right.
tipped up the wrong way.
And I don't know if y'all have heard me, but I've been sneezing. Like, that's why I keep getting more and more stuffy. I'm trying not to sneeze in y'all's ear, but if it happens, I'm just gonna pre-apologize.
Not heard
Nope.
any sneezing for the heavy breathing
been-
here, so
I've been trying to mute or cover the mic, so apparently I've been succeeding, but
sometimes we don't get
sneezing
to it in
nonstop
time.
since yesterday. It's
Mhm.
I don't know what's happening. I'm over it.
Cosmia,
The
you're not
temperature
on the-
did drop into the 40s though here, so that's probably what did it. We don't do cold here, like you know. We melt. I'm melting.
I have hiccups. Rosemary, are you on the map?
No, still not.
Possibly not. Sorry, I was
Oh, good.
doing 17 other different things. I apologize.
It's all
It's
good.
on the table.
Yeah, it's on the table. There
I
you go.
know.
Yep.
I was doing notes. I was doing a handprint turkey there. I was asking questions.
Stay
I was-
on the table.
And my character sheet was open over the front of the page, and I didn't actually notice. Sorry. I apologize.
It's all gravy.
We forgive you.
Yeah, the two of you now.
What just happened?
Nothing.
So,
So what are we doing? A waitress walked up. Is that what you said?
White just walked up and asked for you guys what you guys would like to drink, and she is noticeably taking account of who all is at the table.
Well, isn't that her job?
No, this is different.
More like sizing us up.
Right.
Whichever is your second finest ale.
Second finest?
So not top shelf, but like middle shelf. Mm-hmm.
You can't appear too fancy.
Well, it's always things. Everyone has their top one, and it's always sort of like their opinion, but the second highest is usually the most consistently good.
She will go into the back and disappear. Perception checks if you're keeping an eye on her.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, seeing how she has one eye, I can look at
If
it.
she's
One eye I can
eyeing
look
me,
at.
I'm eyeing
Not
her.
her.
Just saying.
Mm-mm.
This is the waitress. I don't think it's the person we're having.
Waitress.
Oh, Ruden's watching a waitress. Well,
Yeah.
good thing.
Now I've got the Tori Amos song, The Waitress, in my head. I believe in peace, bitch.
Let's see how this works.
Constance, she makes a Dal as well. She's going to be making a gesture toward this elongated table, which is full of people sitting on each other's laps, talking to each other, literally having a good old time, and they're all gnomes.
Can we roll a perception to see if she does that? If anyone responds to her from the table?
The only person who could see that response would be Crocosmia.
Okay.
I will. Whatever the response is, I will let Constance know telepathically what she said.
How telepathically?
Because you gave me a helmet of telepathy. Because I can use it when I'm in wild shape. And it's a bracelet, not a helmet, but I'm wearing it. So,
Okay.
anyone within 30 feet of me.
So, it was just a nod, and the person sitting here received the message. And it was just the slightest indication of a head nod.
Okay. Is there any
And-
indication of what it
After
actually
that-
meant?
Nothing. What a few minutes go by though, out of the air off of the ceiling will come these little parachute boats that have your drinks on them.
Shoot,
Use
boat.
mage hand to guide mine to me.
You'll notice, Strelv, that they already have mage hand attached to them, bringing them down to you.
So what's the point of parachutes? Bit excessive.
Or for people who
Okay.
can't see the mage hand.
Invisible mage hand. And they still have the kinetic feet.
Some
Well, they're
people
com-
can't see the magic.
Or they're all arcane tricksters.
Yeah.
While it's coming down, I'll spin around, lay my head back on the table, and open my mouth.
Just a whole mug. Blunk.
Take a peanut from the little bowl there, and then just toss one into Ruden's mouth.
And I'll
Well,
put
they just
my
pour the drink in if I'm eating peanuts.
hand on Strelv's arm and say, "Don't you think he's nuts enough?"
All of them.
Never.
Wow. Peanut gallery at it again.
Well, Constance doesn't drink alcohol, so she's gonna it's gonna land in front of her, and she's just gonna look at you guys and like, who wants it?
I'll empty my cup and take hers and put her cup now empty.
I don't
Right,
want
and
any.
then she's gonna pretend she's sipping out of it so that she fits in, but she's not actually drinking anything.
For Constance.
That way you don't have to feel awkward.
Right.
I don't drink either.
Well, then
I'll have some water.
Within the well, she didn't speak up, so like, and he ordered ale for everybody basically. But
I ordered for me. I didn't order for anyone else.
Oh, well,
I literally said no one else placed an order, so I was like, that's what I wanted.
So Constance is like, where did this come from?
So, Shelf,
I
you
just
will
wanna-
notice you have the biggest bottle, while the rest of them have like sample bottles of different versions of alcohol. Constance, yours was Dragon Fire.
She doesn't know that.
Nope. Oh, I mean, it's got a picture of a dragon and it breathing fire. I mean, you could guess, but
Right. I'm just saying she wouldn't know what it tastes like.
so
So in the time that our drinks are getting delivered and all of this is happening, does that person that got the message, do we see them do anything? Move? They leave the table?
they just nodded their head at the moment. When you are oohed and awed by the drinks coming down to you, you'll notice that they're no longer at the table.
But we didn't see them leave.
Nope. Almost like that was the distraction.
Right, so Constance can't talk telepathically, but she's going to look at me and be like, that person's no longer there, and point that out to the table.
I think we should all move over to the bigger table.
I feel like we should expect company soon.
And they assume we wired the head that they're coming, so I assume we're going to meet someone.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll glance over at Storg, right?
Let's hope it's the person we want to meet.
Yes. You're right. And we're going to meet up with them later. We shouldn't be meeting them here.
We're meeting someone here, obviously. I mean, you were told to bring us here by the person at the duck.
Yes, he's going to go alert her and let her know that we are here. And then you are going to go visit her.
What do you want to do?
I've got plans. Involve potions.
What the hell is going on?
But who? But who? But who?
There's a potions master I need to go pay a visit to.
With Elvira.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, good luck with that.
The person you came to see, she's my last resort.
Well, good luck. Grab my drink and just.
He'll take Constance's drink, swallow it whole. See you in a few days.
All right then.
Days?
Well, Verdun already took my drink, so like he's gonna swallow air.
You can have mine.
I will.
Darn it.
I will kind of like wave to the bartender or the bartender or the tavern wench, whatever, and use the message cantrip and just say, need non-alcoholics for the ladies here. Kind of point to the two to my right. Juice,
What's a
cider,
gentleman?
water, just anything you have that's tasty and not alcoholic.
Constance was too distracted watching everybody in the bar to actually order some drinks.
She'll look back at the table again. The nod will happen again, and she will go off and get something to drink for you all.
The nod. You don't like the nod.
nod.
I mean, I assume since I'm watching her now, is she casting message?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay, something else happening. Okay, more like a thieves' cant kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Does Ida recognize it then?
I don't know. He hasn't messaged me yet. I messaged him.
Oh, hold on. Where?
Above your control.
I didn't. So hold on. I didn't scroll down. I didn't realize. I didn't realize that I wasn't at the bottom of the scroll, so I wasn't seeing stuff happening. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I noticed that. Do I know what they said?
Yep. Hold on. My pie is falling apart in my lap. I need to not let it be falling apart.
You got a pie in your lap.
Have.
It's on a plate. Look.
Mhm.
Do you require your
What?
husband's assistance with your pie in your lap?
That's why he brought it to me.
No comment.
Dang, 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 dang. You have a winner.
What kind of pie do you have? I need to know.
Pecan.
That's why I said her husband should be involved, because only he should know about the pie in her lap.
It's pecan pie. He's got pumpkin cheesecake.
Okay. Pecan is my favorite.
Right? So good.
I figured I'd have to pay attention to see what they're actually saying. The whole point of Thieves' Cant is you're attempting to hide your communication.
There you go.
So I get up over here and I grab a towel off the bar.
Okay. And do what?
Then I go back and sit. Then I lean over and I whisper to Constance, and I go sit down again.
All right. I'm assuming you were hiding your face.
That's why I walked over here instead of sitting over here and doing it. So that my face is hidden by Constance's hair and/or helmet.
It would be her hair, but I see what he's doing here. He's whispering into my ear and using me to like hide what he's saying.
Okay. But
And
you want to tell.
I look at Crocosmia because I know that Crocosmia can always talk telepathically when they want to.
Mm-hmm.
And then I sit my butt down.
They don't know what you told them until you tell them.
Oh,
Yes,
he
I-
told me. He
I
whispered to
did.
me.
That's how whispers work.
Did he whisper you? Mia.
I will shake my head. No.
Okay, so I mean, Constance heard what he said, so
Got out her nose already.
she's
I just don't know if it like matters to what we should do, you know. Like, so
Yeah, no.
You guys decide.
Yeah, Constance's concern was that they were sizing us up for something
Mhm.
worrisome, basically, but that's not what they were doing apparently. So,
Where are they?
In the long
His
table
table.
behind you.
his table.
Oh. And they're
So,
not
anyways,
they're not members of my guild, right?
Nope.
You know, this is what I'm gonna do. How many of them are there at the table? Like, one in each chair?
There's a bunch of them. It's like 25 of them there.
Big table. They're sitting on each other's laps and kind of all piled around it. Yep.
Okay.
And they're a bunch of gnomes.
Oh, okay. So let's see. I knew that part. Let's do this. I'm gonna grab Strelv's beer from him, the full one.
Rude.
The one that he mostly drank. That is.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pretend to guzzle it because it's mostly empty. Drink about half of what's left in it, and spill the other half on my face.
Sorry for
Then
the
I-
backwash.
Then I'm gonna slam it down on the table and burp, and I'm gonna turn around and stagger drunkenly over to the ones at my end of the table. Just put my arm around one, and I'm basically, it's gonna look like I'm just some idiot drunk. Put my arm around the guy, and like, hey buddy, hey man, you guys come here a lot? This is a great place, isn't it? And I'm like a giant cat dude, right? So, but all the while, hey, hold on, I gotta type this. You know, and just dribble my face beer on them, and you know, bump up against the table and make it look like I'm just a local drunk. I'm obviously not, but like, maybe, you know, outwardly it looks like I just can't handle the beers I've been drinking.
The guy who was sitting here, who was by himself sitting here, is going to get up, walk around this way, come over
Yep.
to you, pick you up gingerly. He's not doing it like aggressively. Remember, he's also a gnome.
Yep.
And he's gonna lead you back over here to your table. maybe you all should keep an eye on your friend. And then we'll walk away, unless somebody stops him.
Do we want to stop him?
So, I'm gonna get up, walk to the bar, or I'm gonna spend 100 gold on. Oops. I'm gonna tell the bartender, give me 4 bottles of your best stuff.
There's no actual bartender. You'll see that there is a mechanized device there that says
Yeah.
push a button, and you get to pick what you want just by pushing a button.
Oh, there's
And
no.
you will
don't
see
pay?
that the cheapest button, the cheapest alcohol there starts at 100 gold.
Oh, well, hold on. Let me take a different number off then. So,
Wait. The cheapest is 100 gold.
Yeah,
So the ale I just bought was 100 gold.
yeah.
This,
BS.
Well, that's their prices.
you're
Okay.
surprised that the god of greed is
No,
charging you a lot of money.
I'm
Right.
surprised there's anyone in this place that can even afford it. Like
Except me.
that table over there just spent about 3,000 gold on one round.
right.
Yeah,
So I spend.
Close to about 5, but yeah.
So I spend 1,200 gold, and I buy 12 of the most expensive drinks in there, and I wander back, and I grab like 4 of them at a time, and I run to the table, I set them down, I grab 4 more, and I set them down, I grab the last 4, and I set them down, and I pat the guy on the back that I had messaged,
Yeah.
right, that I had communicated with, and then I sit back down, and I look at him, and let's see. To get him to answer what I said earlier.
Has anybody got any beholder eye stalks? Because I want to go and put one on Ida's shoulder.
So Rudin with you is like waving to you with a giggle as he goes over there and pulls out his eye that he has in a jar and just kind of points the eye and I
Don't.
just holding
Yep.
the eye right at him.
I have
No.
eye stalks, but not in this game.
So,
We all have eye stalks.
he looks at you and says, in Thieves' Cant, this.
Is this the person there, Ida?
Yes.
As he's talking in Thieves' Camp, are you having a stroke?
And then in common, he'll tell you to go back to your table and continue drinking, like the lieutenant said. Do you need beholder eye stalks?
No, I have some in another game.
No, but he said keep an eye on your friend, so we're just going to put an eye on his shoulder. It's like, just be facetious.
Oh,
He's making it funny.
I get it now. That's hilarious.
That's why
I'll
you
do-
went over there with an eye.
I'll do minor image and give him like a crown of beholder eye stalks.
I think we should be careful because there's going to be something wrong with her eye when we meet her. And if there's lots of eye stuff going on, she might think that we're being personal against her. So
We'll just point to the gnomes then. That's a gnome's idea.
That's a gnome's idea. Dear Lord.
Yeah.
Alright. About, I'll say, an hour and a half into your little trip here. Somebody will come. It's another Owling. Not the same one.
Did you say Storg already left?
Yes, Storg's delete him. Sorry.
No worries, I just want to make sure that he was still there.
Another Owling will come. I believe you have an appointment with the mistress.
Absence.
One of you.
I mean, okay.
I mean, okay.
We're all going, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Well, that's
You
part
can
of
do
the
all the
plan.
talking. Yeah.
Right, but I think everybody needs to go.
Yep.
Unless are they not wanting everybody
Yeah.
to go?
No,
They
he
will
came
go
to the
in.
group and said that you had an appointment with the mistress.
Okay, perfect. Then we can all go.
Because Constance doesn't want to talk by herself.
Nope.
But God told her
it's
that
not-
she's got
It's not
to.
necessarily that she doesn't want to talk by herself. She doesn't want to be by herself in case something happens.
She's not going to be by
Mhm.
herself. We're all going to be with her.
Exactly.
But she's
So, like,
gonna be
it's
doing
not
the talking.
necessarily about the talking. It's just about having them with her.
All right. You guys are going to go into the back room and down some back alleyways that clearly were used at one point as a sewer and no longer.
Does it still
No.
smell like a sewer?
Nope, doesn't. It smells clean. It does have a
Perfect.
chemical smell though,
What sort of
and then
chemicals?
like bleach. So I'm gonna lead you into this room. Before you put your tokens on the layer though, please do me a favor and do a perception roll.
Dang, I thought mine was good. Nailed it,
Sweet.
Cosmia.
We're coming over.
Mine's typical. I'm just looking at all the green and just narrowing my eyes.
Well, the architecture going into this, you could tell that the tunnels had been reinforced and made with some type of engineering. That all the steep pipes are going through here. There's electrical work going through here. You're just stunned by all of the things you see going on, and just to get up to this point.
I'm just reminded of the factory that we were in before. That this is looking a little bit familiar in terms of machinery and piping and stuff like that.
When you do get to this point, that is correct. When you get to this point, that is what you're thinking about. Yep.
So just calmly be quiet and just filter in behind as if I were just a protector.
The perception look check. Ida and Constance saw it, so I will whisper you all.
A lot of whispering happening tonight.
Please wait here. She'll be in with you momentarily. As you all have gotten in, the door will close behind you, but it does not lock. You all looking around? What are we doing?
Oh, I gotta put myself on the map first.
You do.
Damn, quietly
Oh,
and
there I am.
There you are.
Do I see anything around that reminds me of a dragon? Any draconic script anywhere or anything of
That right there has a dragon in it, a baby one.
the big tank, the big vat?
This one here, yeah. At the top.
Oh, that one over there.
Not this one.
Okay. See, now I'm going to wander over to it. And no, I'm just going to stop. I'm going to take a couple steps toward it and just stop. Just like, nope. Is it moving?
Yes. It's got an apparatus on it that is allowing it to breathe, but the eyes are closed and it is moving.
What are you doing with this little thing?
I do not have Nissa or Kukrazmia on the map yet.
I'm typing, sorry.
I'm gonna back up against the wall here when the door closes.
Mhm.
I'm gonna kind of motion for everybody in my group to put their back up against the wall when the door closes.
Sorry,
Do
my
I?
internet's being wonky.
It's
That's
okay.
okay. So I got a 33 for perception.
That was to see the thing I whispered you about.
Right. But what I mean by that is, so once we're all in there and the door closes behind us, I'm going to put my ear to the door to see if I can hear anything out of the door.
Just
And if I hear that thing get close to the door, do I?
the only thing you hear is the footsteps of that owling walking away.
Okay, I don't hear other footsteps getting closer.
Nope.
Okay, never mind. I was going to do something fun.
You still might be able to do something fun, just not yet.
Okay.
Out of nowhere, Shelva, as you're still looking around at that specific vat, you will hear an unfamiliar voice. I wouldn't touch that. He gets a little grumpy.
I haven't walked any closer to it, so
I know.
I stopped where I am, just looking over at it.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna put my hands up.
Does
Go
this
ahead.
lady have a weird eye?
She does. Here, I'll blow up her token for you.
Her nickname is Lazy Eye.
I see nothing. Just kidding.
So she just has one covered.
Right, so it is her left eye or right eye.
Is she a gnome?
Yes. He's covering her left eye.
Okay, so I guess. Stro, are you responding to her?
So we were told not to look at her left eye, but her left eye's covered, so how are we supposed to look at her left eye anyway?
Just
So-
don't look. Don't look. I don't know.
I'm not responding. I just kind of like hold my hands up, like I'm not walking over, not touching the tank.
Mhm.
I don't say anything. I just kind of look back over if she's standing there. When I like look over there, I just kind of put my hands up and indicate I'm not going anywhere.
But Constance will move forward a little. I don't know why every time I pick up my token it does that.
Mhm. Constance, in this vat, your demon senses are going off. There's a devil over in here.
My spidey senses are tingling great.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, so obviously I'm not actually gonna look over there. But I know what's over there, so I'm going to like try to, with my peripheral vision, keep an eye on what's happening over there, but not actually turn my head.
Back here, it's a celestial being. You can't tell if it's an angel or if it's something else because of how far away you are. And here it looks to be a humanoid. This is a dwarf. And over here is a gnome.
Are my spidey senses tingling from her?
Nope.
Okay. Alright.
I hear
a
you
deep
wanted to
breath.
speak with me.
Just doesn't like this place already. We hadn't even started our conversation and Constance is uncomfortable. Yes, we were told to seek you out. May we come closer?
She is going to look at you with her one good eye.
Or one good eye.
One good eye. Yeah, sure.
Okay. And I did
Kukrazmia,
say we
it's
so that everyone
yeah.
can get closer.
celestial gnome dwarf, dragon, and a devil.
Mhm.
What do all of those things have in common? What is she doing?
They all appear to be
Now that I'm-
alive.
Now that I'm closer, can I tell if that's a celestial, but like if it's an angel or something else?
It is an angel. Does have wings like yours, yes.
Does it appear to be in pain?
Nope.
Okay, well, Constance is mad, but she's not going to shoot it. Her deity told her to be respectful, but she's not liking this person. But
Yeah,
but we'll
we
still
know
be
we know what
respectful.
this operation was doing with the Celestial last time we encountered this kind of machinery and stuff.
So yes, basically she's warring with her like inner self right now. Is it like I know what my deity said, but like it's this person is happening right now because that's an angel that's locked up in there. But she's still gonna be respectful. If we need a battery from her, right, or something. I'm trying to remember.
A battery? You needed a
Yeah.
orb.
Power source, yes.
The battery, okay?
Dear Lord.
Yeah, yes.
It's an ancient battery, ma'am, okay?
Yep.
Sure. Yep, let's go with that.
I had to refresh my memory. It's been a minute, okay?
That's all good. All good.
So I'm gonna come right up to like basically the base of these. I'm assuming these are stairs.
Yep.
What I'm looking at. So basically to the base of the stairs to go no further, and then say,
Do
my
a
name is
perception.
Constance. Oh, okay.
Your name is Constance.
I'm rolling a perception. But my name is Constance, and I've been sitting here for a purpose.
And what is that purpose?
I'm hoping that you can help us. We are in need of a power source, and from what I've been told, which big fat? Oh, this big fat. This big.
The big one.
I've been told that you're the person to ask, that you're the best there is when it comes to this sort of thing.
What is it that you need to ask?
I said I needed a power source.
No. That's what you want. What is it that you need to ask?
Oh, here we go. Oh, sorry, I felt like I was about to sneeze. That was an unintentional.
All good.
Dramatic pause there. It happened at the perfect time. Yes, she's definitely gonna ask nicely. And say, I've been told that this is something that you were the best at. Would you be willing to help us?
She's gonna take a step toward you. Well, to the top of the stairs. No, don't do that. Who told you I was the best? At doing what?
Making things.
What things?
I will go ahead and just make an image of just the chest part, like the orb that's in the center of Argus, not the whole Argus, just the orb itself. I just kind of just kind of gesture, just very casually gesture, and the image of the orb will appear next to Constance.
Thank you. So then she's gonna point to the image, but she's also visibly rubbing her forehead. She's getting frustrated. Constance. Because it's just like I told you, woman.
Yeah, and I'll make sure it's the scale. It's that size.
So she will walk down to go look at the orb. She's gonna circle around it, kind of stare at you, Strelv, and then look back at the orb. I know of this orb. I know what it takes to make it and how to destroy it. But what do you want with it?
we come up with some story to tell that's not the
Yeah.
actual story.
I was kind of glance at Constance and
Because
We're
obviously we
looking
can't
to-
tell her what we actually need it for, so.
we're looking for something with that level of power. There's a construct that requires a replacement.
I had a facility that had a mechanism in it that had that level of power. It was destroyed. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Just-
Talking to
No.
Constance. She's not
Yeah.
talking to Strelp.
Constance said, no. Not like that. No.
No. Ooh.
Liar!
Roll a deception check.
Well, what else am I going to say? Like, why is my
Okay.
deception like actually a 4? This is crazy. Okay.
Because it's based off of your charisma score. And as a paladin, you base everything off of your
True.
charisma score.
So she's actually a pretty good liar. I'd say.
Yeah, all the thing. All your charisma-based skills are decent, but not proficient.
Correct.
That's funny. So does she believe me?
She does. So,
Nice. I'm not just saying no. I'm not gonna say anything more than that. I'm just saying no.
mhm.
I don't want to put my foot in my mouth.
At the moment, she's taking you at your word, but you can tell by the facial features she's not believing it. Let me ask you this, Angel of Tyr,
Yes.
or Tyr herself. I haven't quite figured out yet. What other secrets do you plan on guarding from me?
I don't have any secrets. I personally don't have any secrets. Do I need to roll another deception?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I nailed it. Exactly the same roll. Wow. What's the chances? A 19 and 14th place. Really, my deception's not high enough?
Not that time. Brittany, I love how you it's a whisper and you're just like, really? Really?
Right, like, because I read it, I roll my eyes. Like, really? Like, I'm rolling a freaking 19. Okay. So she doesn't believe me.
Tell me the truth. Why are you here? And what are you looking for?
You can't handle the truth.
But we have told you the truth why we're here. We need a power source or a construct.
For a construct. So, are you trying to build one, or are you trying to remove an old source to give him a newer resource to renew him?
I'm not actually going to say this, but like, why does this matter to her? Just make this stupid battery. Just kidding. Not a battery. Well, we're not
Oh, it
building
is.
a construct. So,
Yes, correct, you are not.
nope.
And it is after
you-
time, so I'm going to let you guys figure it out. Do you want to spend the next couple of weeks or the week or so
What?
trying to figure out? Oh wait, we have an hour. Never mind.
You have an hour left, yeah.
You have an
My
hour.
bad. My bad.
Wondering.
My bad.
I'm just like, if you need to cut it short, it's fine, but
No, I'm good. I'm good. My brain is not functioning on times. It kept thinking earlier today that the game started at 5.
So yeah, I'll tell her that it's to replace an older source. I mean, I'm trying to not divulge much information, but apparently I'm not going to be able to do that. So can I actually tell what's happening inside this thing?
Inside the vat,
Yeah.
there's something moving in it.
I know you said there's something moving, but like, can I tell what it is, or?
Something large and has a tail.
I'm not technically large, but I do have a tail.
You do. You do have a tail. This isn't furry, though. It's more reptilian. Strelv, did you get those whispers? Okay.
I did, yeah.
Okay.
What was waiting on? You was whispering somebody. That's what was active.
What was
Yeah. I was whispering.
I have loads of different tails, depends on what animal they turn into.
You're mortified and have a tail? Not furry and have a tail. I'm sorry, okay. Listen, Constance. Here. Quite sure which one you are yet. I'm still trying to figure that out.
I can help you with that. I am both.
You are neither one nor the other until you become one, and you are not that yet.
I am both, but okay.
Tell me, what was your plan? Is it to get me in, or to get him out?
Who is him?
The construct.
My plan was to come here to seek your help to get a power source. I didn't have any other purpose beyond that.
I can get you the power source you need. But what are you going to do with it? And what's in it for me?
What would you like?
There is something you have currently in your possession that I would like.
That I personally have in my possession, or one of my friends here have in their possession?
Currently have in your possession.
What do I have? Okay. What would that be?
Your armor.
Oh yeah, that's right. I was supposed to have the armor, aren't I?
The person you said you had no idea anything about. Yeah, sure. Yep.
Yeah, the person that died there, we took the armor from, and you're now wearing the armor that.
And said you had no idea how it
Listen,
happened. Yeah.
I totally forgot that was the same time, so you could have forewarned me there. It's been a while.
None of us thought about it, but had we actually seen Constance putting that armor on, we might have said something.
I mean, she's been wearing it the whole
She's been
time.
wearing it since that day.
Yeah. I just forgot that was that time when I got that armor, or I would have said that. Because she basically made herself look stupid, but it's fine.
Mm-hmm. It's okay. She's giving you the opportunity to own up to your truths.
What did you just say before this? I got ADHD brain kicked in, sorry.
She wants your armor.
Oh,
The armor you have on.
okay. I mean, she's not naked underneath, so...
No, you do have clothing.
Right, so I feel like the
And you
armor
didn't
is...
sell your other armor, so you still should have that.
Yes, I do. I'm saying that as a player, I'm thinking that the power source is equal in value to, like, not in value, but like, we need this power source, so I will give up the armor. It's not that important to her.
So you're gonna take it off.
Just,
Once you get it off, she's gonna walk over to the vat and throw it inside the vat.
oh shit, what's in there?
She's gonna come back to you.
Not who.
Come back to you. Present the orb.
Was it really worth it, guys? I don't know. Like something bad just happened.
You just gave it back to Archon. Archon's in the tank. Can't get it, Bernie.
We just get to kill him again and take it off him again, right?
Right, like I'll just get my armor back with this system.
Because he's going to come for us, isn't he?
Probably. Of course he is. Okay, I'm gonna reach out and take the orb. I don't like this at all, but I felt like, I don't know, I felt like I didn't have a choice. It's the only way to get this stupid power core.
So you have your power core. Is there anything else
battery.
you need
My
from
ancient
me?
battery.
Your ancient battery, yeah. No. As you're backing away, Constance. By the way, that's just the core. It isn't charged. As I have no power to charge it.
I understand. Can you tell us how we need to charge it?
Can you tell me how you're gonna get me in?
Into what?
Stop.
She
Can you stop
wants
dancing around it? You're already reading her thoughts.
Ow, we have rings of mind shielding.
She's Constance does not.
Oh.
She will stare at Strel.
Good.
If the person who said anything, just like,
Will stare at Strel. He's a smart man. He's a very smart man. Yes. How are you going to get me into the inner sanctum?
Had a ring.
what is preventing you?
Every time that I have tried to go, or anyone has tried to take me, I've ended up right back here.
Have you asked?
Yes.
And what did they said?
They said they are unsure of what is keeping me out. They have, quote, are looking into it. You and I both know that is not what they are doing.
Pretty sure she made a deal with Constance and getting in the inner sanctum wasn't mentioned. She wanted the armor. She got the orb for the armor and then
Right.
done. We can go now.
Yeah, you
Contract.
can go.
We're not
Contract.
gods. We can't mess with what the gods want. That's up to her to take up with them. That's nothing to
Yeah,
do with
but
us.
she also knows that I am Tyr, so that's probably why she's hounding me.
Yeah, but you're not a dragon god. I mean, you are, but you're not.
What? Why
But
would
side
you?
note, I thought I had a ring because I took it off, so thinking it was going to help fix my conversation with my deity when I couldn't speak to my deity, and I put it back on.
Mhm.
Do
Okay.
you not remember? Do you not remember that?
I remember you taking it off. I don't remember you saying you put it back on.
I did because they freaked out when I took it off.
I'm not
My
wearing
party
one.
goers were like, "What are you doing?" And so I put it back off, and as far as I can remember, I still have it on. I haven't taken it off since. But I mean, it's fine. I was just
I don't have too many slots for it.
Oh.
I don't have it on.
She
but
was
it's
doing
fine.
detect
We
thoughts.
can keep going. Like I just was trying to know if I was remembering correctly because I don't remember taking it back off. But it's fine.
Why? The why doesn't?
Is there?
How were you kicked out?
I wasn't
How are you? How are you
kicked out.
prevented from? Yeah.
So I think what happened was I left to come down here because I knew what he was about to do and was trying to stop him from doing exactly what he has done. And he locked me out.
Who is him?
Orson Pyrrhus, also known as Crucio.
So if we destroy him, we should get back.
Should be able to go to and from freely, yes. The problem is, you need in there to that robot that he's left inside of there. And have no true way of being able to power the orb.
What powers the orb?
Hang on. My headphones just died. Saran! I need headphones! You let my headphones die!
Hey, you know that mute button? You might want to hit it next time you're going to scream in the earball.
Please push. It's right
You
there.
just heard it all.
Good. I pushed it. Stupid phone.
I have a new sympathy for Nicholas.
Now you're muted.
So I had hit the mute button. It says that it's muted, but it's showing that it's on there. When I unclick the mute button and it says that it's unmuted, it is muted.
Weird.
Weird.
It was doing that on me yesterday.
What the heck? Let's try that for right now. Thank you.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Are you hearing me through the right thing?
Sounds like.
Okay. Because you're very loud. Okay.
Yes, you were too. I just heard you down.
Apart from being deaf in both, partially deaf in both my ears now, I can hear you perfectly.
It's alright. Ruden's staring at her eyes. Alright. Back to it. I forget where we were.
I asked her what charges the orb.
Oh. The orb is charged by the power of the person who created it. I didn't create this orb.
Then who did?
Pyrrhus did. This was his experiment, his prototype, if you were.
The issue is we need an alternate power source.
An alternate one.
One that will charge. I mean, you know the thing that carries the orb currently.
I do.
Don't want it destroyed, so we want to get an alternate power source. So we remove that one.
So your goal is to not destroy the creature, but to remove the source he has, to give him a new one so he can continue to live?
Yes. He's useful. He's not asked for any of this.
He's also just a robot.
Really?
So Pyrus is a robot?
No, the guardian that you met in the Dragon Sanctum.
Yeah, Argus, the little construct there.
Okay, Argus. Yeah.
The orb powering him is actually a piece of Crucio's soul. It's actually it's all in the notes there, but yeah, it's one of the pieces of the soul that we have to take out to kill Crucio fully. So, of course, that was all as me.
The robot's power core should charge it.
Would we even have a way of getting her into the inner sanctum? Because, like, my deity said to make sure she didn't know about it, and she obviously read my mind, so...
And she already knew about it.
Right, so, like... But Tyr warned against it, so obviously Tyr doesn't think she should be there for some reason.
I'm kind of glancing around at what she's doing here and saying this is a good reason why.
I mean, yes.
Thinking that.
Look, if you don't want to bring me up, you could always bring him down. My understanding is he doesn't have any ties to that creature.
Insight check?
Sure.
I mean, I mean, we know better, and if she knows who he is, I thought she would know better. Oh, come on.
Can we help?
I can
Sure.
try.
I mean, you guys are all there.
Oh, I rolled an 18.
It wouldn't matter anyways. She rolled a 13.
Nice.
I
don't even need it.
She's telling the truth based off the facts that she knows. Again, she's never seen Argus. And the
Okay.
only thing she has to go off of is this prototype that was left behind.
Okay. Then how does she know about him at all? Because she talked about him being a construct, being a...
Are you going to ask her?
No, I don't want to... It'll divulge more information, so... What dealings have you had with Crucio?
He was once a former student of mine.
Right.
And when I saw what he was up to, I had to end it.
This is the Dragon God Agree we're talking to right now.
Doesn't look like a dragon.
I know.
That's
Oh,
what threw me off.
You got a little one over,
no.
little one over here in the tank, and then a guy we killed before, the big tank here. So
You don't look like a dragon either, Rudin. Not right now, anyway. We were told that she was a gnome, but she was actually a dragon god.
Yeah. Her name is Ida, but her real name is Task.
Okay.
But she has not revealed, so we haven't revealed it either.
She's not revealed. She will say this, though. These, as she's pointing and looking around, these were Crucio's.
The tanks?
Yeah. These were his.
Did she happen to like pick this orb up from this little station right here?
Yep.
Wait. This was his lab,
Yes.
where he created the orb in the first place,
Correct.
using the life force of 6 beings.
Correct.
And himself in the tank.
Correct. If you're guessing he's in the tank, you would be incorrect, sir.
Oh, I know he's not in the tank. Just just kind of. We have very, very recently learned all this information, so we don't have all the facts yet. We don't know. You ask us if we can allow you back. We don't know. That is the truth. We have no idea. We literally just learned all of this in the last manner of days. We were trying to find out more information to be able to combat what is going on. And and we already mentioned this, we want to destroy him.
I think he needs to be destroyed. And then some.
Based on what he's been doing in the world? Absolutely.
What is your plan to do that?
I don't know that we can say that yet. Only because we don't know. We know he has so many people under his influence and so many people that are reaching out to places and I'll glance at the tank.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said these were his.
Yeah.
This is his place. I won't say what we're doing here in this one of his places.
You assume he still comes here.
I don't assume anything.
We
I just
know that he
he's-
has eyes everywhere.
He is in many places at once. I'm sure you're aware of that.
I am painfully aware of that. I am the one who taught him how to create the simulacrum in the first place.
No, it wouldn't make sense. The 6, because he doesn't have 6 simulacrums. He has 5.
Essentially, yes.
2 were destroyed.
Were they?
Yes.
That is interesting knowledge. One I did not already know.
Can I ask a question?
Uh-huh.
The creatures in the other tanks?
Yeah.
Are they alive? Are they dead? Do they look like they're in pain? Are they comfortable? Are they...
So they don't feel pain any longer. And being alive, I guess that depends on your version of alive.
My version of alive is the living.
Well, they are currently heart beating, have own brain processes, yes.
Better than we're doing.
Capable of intellect and speech and emotion, no, as their souls have been ripped from their bodies.
And I'll glance at the big tank. By you?
No. This was not my doing. I'm here to make sure that these creatures never escape.
So why are you giving him his armor?
Right, that's what I was about to say.
Give whom's armor?
Archon.
Archon? That bastard of a child? No.
Bastard of a what?
Of a child.
Who's in the tank?
I'm not a whom. A what?
You
That's
plopped the armor in there. What was
There's
that
no-
about?
There's a Leviathan in there. Would you like to fight one of those?
Not right now.
Yeah. Neither
That's
would
not big enough.
most.
That's not big enough for Leviathan. Maybe Leviathan, maybe.
It goes deeper than you think.
Ah, gotcha.
It's lengthways.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
In a big tube.
It's one of those really tall, thin aquariums that's gonna swim up and down.
You know, it widens out at the bottom.
Gotcha.
This is just the feeding area.
No. Right. Got to know I was wrong.
So what was with the dropping of the armor in?
So that no one else can get it.
No one else could have got it of Constance.
I'm about to say, why can't I have it?
No one needed it.
I mean, I disagree, but okay.
Okay.
There's better gear out there.
Without it.
There is better
I'm
armor
well
out there.
aware.
Well, she
Saying.
doesn't have better armor than that, and
She
You know.
will.
She will.
I will survive. It'll be fine. Right now, she's half naked though. So.
You have a cloak, right?
But I'm just saying, in those days, that wasn't very much clothing.
You have a shirt and pants at least.
You say that.
Yeah, but she's basically in like her sleep attire, which is not clothing to her.
She feels naked because she's a paladin, and paladins
feels-
don't do
She
anything.
feels naked,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
she's in what she sleeps in.
you still have your old armor if you want some help putting it on.
Mm-hmm. You do still
I
have
just
your other armor.
imagine she's not doing that right now, so she's just yes, I am. That's probably something that she will do once she leaves from here, unless I don't know. We said we're gonna break out a fight. How about you get dressed?
Mm.
Yeah. I'd rather not break out into a fight. That one.
Me too.
Mm.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
You're definitely warned against that. So like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, this
want
is
to
the
fight.
dragon god. Like, I'm not.
Can nothing be done to
I'm
help these
sorry.
creatures in the tank?
Last person I thought would be sneaking out here on me.
I am working on that.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing you saw the other door.
There you go.
Oh,
I
no.
I am working on that. They are currently awake and conscious because of the efforts that I've put in thus far. I am trying to locate their souls to be able to put them back.
Is there anything we can do to help?
I was about to say.
I am hoping there were these two. She'll point to the angelic one and the devil one over here. They weren't awake until just recently. And when you told me that you've taken down two, I'm assuming they put their souls back.
Okay.
I don't know.
He bound their souls to a piece of his to form the simulacrum.
What I can gather.
So as we destroy the others, they should awake. Are they aware now?
The angel appears to be trying to become aware. Like, you can see them trying to form words. It's just not working. The devil won't have anything to do with me. Rightfully so.
Actually speaks better of you than them.
Is there any way that I might can help with this, Celestial?
It is entirely possible.
I feel like the first thing Constance would try to do is walk up to the tank and speak to it in Celestial and see if that changed anything.
She isn't going to stop you.
Okay. Then I will definitely do that. I'll, like, walk up to the tank. I'm imagining that since she can go to the tank and I don't know, conversate, probably not the word, interact with the Celestial, that it can hear me, so
Mhm.
I will say something in Celestial. I don't even know what, but
Okay.
maybe like something to the effect of hello, what if
When you go to speak to it, its eyes will open. And recognizing you will float closer to the front end of the tank. and just put its hand up against the tank.
Do I recognize this celestial as like I've met it before?
No.
I mean, obviously I don't know every angel, but I'm just saying. Okay.
Yeah, because they all look alike, right?
Right.
It's been here for at least 500 years.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I missed that part. Sorry.
Yeah, no. Crucio did all this about 500 years ago. That's something that we did.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's fair.
So before the cataclysm, whatever caused the dragons to all go away too.
Yeah.
That was 250 years.
Yep.
Glance over at the gnome.
So it puts
Or gnomes back.
so it puts its hand up there, but it doesn't try to say anything.
No, it just puts its hand on the tank. Are you putting your hand up at the tank?
Yeah, I will. I'll put my hand up to it.
You will feel a twinge, like something is trying to get inside your mind.
Oh, okay. I don't have telepathy.
You don't, but you have a ring preventing telepathy we just established.
You can permit it though. If something tries to reach out telepathically, you can
Right.
give it permission. to
I
speak.
will definitely do that. Hopefully this doesn't bite me in the butt.
So, when you allow the creature to speak in your mind, you will hear them say, Tyr, help me out of here. I not know how I got here.
I not know how. Love that. Okay.
You know nanisms.
I know not how I got here.
I know who I got here.
Can I talk to Tyr right now? Do I need to roll a D100 to see if I can communicate?
I would say you
I know
could
you-
attempt to talk to her right now, yeah? You don't have to roll for it.
Oh, you usually make me roll. Okay. Yes, I will try to talk because Constance isn't going to have the knowledge of how to get her out, but maybe Tyr, or I don't. You did say that there's a he or she. She's not gonna have the knowledge, so she's gonna reach out to Tyr to see if she can get that knowledge.
Tyr's gonna tell you the way to get that person out is to open the vat and have the liquid drain out slowly. And then she will immediately need to go to the heavens.
What, I gotta kill her?
No, she needs.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I was gonna say she needs just to go.
Gotta send her back where she came from.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I will tell that to Ida here. The gnomish, the dragon god.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not gonna do it without her permission.
By all means, planar shift.
Sorry, you can clear that out there.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, I could send her.
You could.
I meant to open up the description, not click on it.
It's all good. It's all good. We do it constantly in your game. She will.
Over here, huh?
You do that side. I'll do this side.
Okay.
I don't have banishment, or I was going to use that. But unless does anyone else? Rudin, can you banish things?
I was just checking my spell list. I had to open a different screen.
I don't have it. I know that.
Yeah, I mean, I could do plane shift for them.
I feel like I had it toggled.
Let me see if you'll need it.
Fourth level.
Yeah, Shelby, you're gonna need it.
Yeah. All right.
So what'll happen is you guys release the liquid. It drains slowly, You're controlling it, so it is going to drain at a very controlled rate. And when she gets to the ground, when the water gets to the ground and she's no longer being held up, her body will collapse to the ground and she has not the energy to go back.
What plane?
They
I don't know which plane she's from.
Oh, this one's particular is from the outer planes.
That I will just. I mean, the Elysium. The. I mean, is it like? Yeah, I don't know which. Whichever one she says, then I will. Because frankly, I would normally need something attuned to that plane of existence, but she is. So I'm assuming I could use her.
To the best of your knowledge, that'll work. Yeah.
Yep. Just basically put the staff down in front of me. It is a staff of the Magi. Just and effectively, I will basically send her.
And off she goes.
Yeah, that's the
Didn't
first
even
one.
ask the 3 questions.
What? The 3 questions? What?
What is your favorite color?
No, I'm not going to do that to an angel who's been in prison for 500 years.
What is
What's
your
your
quest?
name? What's your quest?
What is your name? Right, off you go.
Red. No, blue. Ah! Okay, that was the first time I've used that. Ooh, okay.
It's a big spell.
What is the airspeed of a coconut-laden swallow? Wait. African or European? Ah!
So
Well, after I do that, I'm gonna kind of is the devil looking at us very closely now.
yep, sure is.
I will go to this tank. I don't know if I can help it in the same way, but I'll walk over there. This is apparently a very long way away.
Yeah, I'm over there too. So we're here now.
I can speak to
It's
it.
this one up here, right?
It was this vat up here for the angel, and then it'll be the one that Constance is at for the demon.
Oh, it is okay. All right,
Yeah, that's where she said my spidey senses were tingling.
gotcha. All right. Well,
I can speak to it. What did they speak?
infernal.
Whistle?
Infernal.
If you're a devil, yeah, infernal.
Does anybody speak Infernal?
Constance learned them all.
She learned a lot, but I don't know if Infernal was one of them.
I mean,
Infernal is not on there. I thought I did though. I thought I selected it, but it's not on there.
Did you take Abyssal?
Yes.
Okay, we'll go with Abyssal. It's close enough.
Yeah, I thought I selected that one. I may have just I probably forgot or something. That's fine.
the differences are mostly in the writing.
Yeah. You're going to be speaking with them. You don't have banishment in your barbarian things. Got it.
Yeah. Well, I have this stuff. So essentially, yeah, the devil watched us do that the other side of the room.
And he's pointing to his chest or pounding on his chest, like, me too, me too.
Glance over the other two. I'm like, I can do it again.
I'm assuming that we could do this the same way. Drain it and send it back to its plane.
Strav, while he is doing that, go ahead and give me a perception.
Sure. There's something he's doing?
Yes.
Oh, 13, not great.
No, it's fine. You notice that he is putting up the number 4.
4th level of hell. Okay.
That's what the perception was for.
Gotcha. We haven't been on the 4th level.
You have not.
But he has. So I'll use him to send him there.
All right, so same process happens. He goes down, he disappears.
Don't give him a chance to do anything. Just get out.
Mhm.
Oof. Well, interesting.
Shelv, you're gonna get one of those pings to the side of your head as well.
Like, what?
Somebody's trying to speak to you telepathically. It's just not gonna work.
Just not wearing the ring.
I'm not wearing the ring.
Okay.
Yeah. Hello? Who is it?
Hold on, I'm whispering.
It's not me.
It's not you.
I would know. I would know that.
All right, there's that. And let me get this spell correction on because it's not Amadeus.
Oh God. Sure, why not?
Why not, right?
What happened?
So, do you think that you guys will be able to do this for the remaining 4?
I mean,
When we kill the other
if we
hens.
destroy the other simulacrums,
Yeah.
yes. That is the intent.
Okay. Then I will stay here until you return.
What are you planning on doing with the Leviathan?
Nothing.
Just leaving it.
Insight.
We know that's not true.
She's sort of kind of telling the truth, but not wholly.
Was the Leviathan here? Was that part of Crucio?
You mean did Crucio find the Leviathan and bring him here?
Yeah, was that here when you came to this place?
Yes.
Or did you put that here?
No, it was here when I came to this place. Although that green stuff in the water was not here when I first arrived.
Where did it come from?
You should clean the tanks more often.
It was something to that effect.
Well, you need those little snails that go in there and clean everything out for you.
You're one of those sucker fish that clean the tanks.
Yeah.
Oh, welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
Right then, so the Leviathan was his as well.
Yes.
Right. That does not...
I mean, it's not like he can go back someplace. This creature is of this world. So...
True.
Right now, I have no idea what I'm going to do with him. Or have any plans with him. But I guess I will figure that out when you all are done saving the world again.
Is it fully aquatic?
What about
No.
we polymorph him
Leviathan?
into something smaller?
It's not fully aquatic. This one seems to stay in the water, though. But they're not inherently fully aquatic creatures.
Are they intelligent? Can you
Ish.
speak to it?
I mean, I had a gnome who understood and spoke aquarium. Aquarium? That's not the word.
It's the night of Aquarium.
I will start speaking Aquan.
Aquan, thank you. Yeah.
It's pretty much...
Yeah. That one. Yes. And he, for a time, speaking to him in that form would calm him, but as of late, it has not worked. He's been more and more agitated.
Water is disgusting. And you threw an evil artifact in there with it.
That was mostly so that nobody else would get it.
Of course. Well, I mean, maybe if you figure out why the water is getting corrupted, then that might help him, his disposition.
I have tried I am unable to figure that out.
What if we polymorph it?
I'm assuming that'll work. But, like, you'd have to get him to come to the surface.
Although we
Or
could
go-
polymorph him to like a small fish, and then a shark tries to eat him, and this.
No,
As we
you
said,
put him in a fishbowl and you have
it's a
your
zero.
Leviathan. That'd be the
inside
best
the
guard
shark, and the
thing
shark
ever.
just explodes.
Oh, you want to guard a vault? It's the best thing ever. Just put a little fish in a fishbowl. The polyform, like you do any damage to the fishbowl, and the fish like turns back into a Leviathan.
Yes. And eats you.
Yeah. Oh Lord. Well, if you can find out what's. Wait, I just have to. You know, the factory where we got the armor.
Mm-hmm. I do.
The tanks and the liquid in those tanks was very similar to this.
It is.
Is there anything that's being done currently that would cause that sort of, corruption?
In these liquids or in general?
In the The reason we were there is that the runoff from those tanks was causing terrible, terrible problems for nearby villages. It was mutating people and messing people's minds and making them go insane and doing awful, awful things. That's why we were there in the first place, is because everyone was like, it was corrupting everything around it. This is the same type of corruption. So whatever's being done in this area is causing the same corruption here.
Except these are contained.
Are they?
As far as I am aware, yes.
Then is it a airborne contagion? Or a mana-borne contagion?
Well, wouldn't you be affected if it was?
If you were here long enough. Have the townsfolk been changing recently? More erratic? More unstable?
The poorer folk have.
The poorer folk who don't have access to higher grade waters and live in more polluted areas?
Yes.
With runoff of green liquid?
Well, I wouldn't know if it's runoff of green liquid. I know that they've been having issues. To help you, Strelf, think of Piltover and Zon.
Yeah, that's what is this. We're watching the final episode tonight.
Such a good episode. Yeah,
yeah.
That is what is going on essentially inside the city right now.
Yes.
You got
It
the
is
rich on the top and the poorer folk on the bottom, and they're separated by a. From your perspective, it was just a gray cloud mist, but what's actually underneath is more green than it is gray.
So it's an airborne contagion that's causing people to lose their minds.
But she's not aware of that because she doesn't go down there.
Well, she can leave this place, right? She's not gonna.
She can. She chooses to stay here because this is where people who are in the know where to find her.
Sure. I mean, I assume you have agents. I assume you have people you trust. I assume maybe you should look into that so it is not. Whatever's causing that there is probably also causing this here.
I shall look into it. In the meantime, the power orb.
Yes.
It has to go through one person, through that person, and into the second orb.
I'm not sure I follow.
Essentially, the person who it goes through may or may not be able to use their magic abilities once the transfer is complete. So in order to transfer the power from the automaton into the orb, somebody is going to have to touch one, and while holding the other, the energy will flow through that person and go into the next orb.
And may strip away their magic in the process.
Yep. For an unknown amount of time. And with a party that is very magic heavy, it's going to be interesting.
I mean, Rudy, you want to go all barbarian? That'd be a very interesting character change. And keep it an advisement. Advise a potential way around that, a way to shield it, a way to prevent it somewhat, or a way to cure it if it does happen. All right. And look at the rest of you guys. You want to ask or say?
I just hate all of it. Everything that's going on in here, it's just all awful.
We've stopped 2 of it. We've freed 2 things. We can do the rest. And then if you can deal with the corruption of the city at some point, we can help with that. Bring the city back from the brink of insanity.
And maybe they might get their ability to create objects again.
It's prevented them from being able to do so.
They were on track to be able to create a flying vessel.
Yeah, they did. It crashed into the Trollenport.
Yes.
We had to help them.
Yes, and they were on their track to make lots of them, and now all of a sudden the project has been scrapped.
Yeah, their fuel source was what was killing the people. What's happening in the path? Is there an element of time magic in all of this?
Could be.
Sorry, We'll see what we can do to help. Obviously, we have to deal with him first.
Yes.
So this is centered around what he's doing, so. But what can be done here, we will do. Rudin, you're brilliant about that. Maybe they created invisible tracks, like just summoned up invisible tracks, and the ship could guide along those tracks.
Right through the sky.
Exactly. Cloud tracks. You summon up clouds in the form of tracks and just follow the cloud.
We'll have to track down an engineer.
Exactly. Weather engineer.
No, it is 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
And what is your steps for the next time that we meet, so I know where you guys are going from here?
Well, we can go for the orb. Try to figure out a way to transfer the orb and get it out of Argus.
Yep.
But what keeps the charge in Argus so he's still powered? If you draw it out. Anyway, yeah, we'll figure that this time there.
Maybe there's a third orb.
No, that's my sneeze. That's a question.
Thank you.
Right.
Life essence orb.
Something. Or something in the transfers the bad stuff and leave the good stuff. I don't know, the power and whatever.
So
We'll
like
figure
a
it out.
diode.
Yeah. But you kind of like to separate out this stuff and leave the power behind.
So you're going back to transfer.
I mean, we need the orb.
with Argus. Yep, you have an orb. You have an empty orb.
We need the orb. We need Argus's orb.
Right. So
We need the tether.
you're gonna go back to get the tether, and then what's your plan from there?
I think if it's possible, we're gonna use the tether to track the anchor.
Okay.
And then go and destroy them both at once.
All right. That works for me. If things change, let me know.
Yeah, I mean, if there's anything else, if people have any ideas or want to throw things out there, that's just the. I mean, I'm curious what happens to the other simulacrums if we destroy the tether and anchor. Do they go away as well? We don't know, but we could ask Zark One. Piece of what we know, and also ask Zark One, like, what about Task? Can they come back? Like, it seems to be they're prevented from coming back because of what Crucio did. So,
right.
Is there anything preventing them otherwise from coming back? So, yes.
All right. Well, that is the end of today's session then.
And let's find some new armor for Constance.
Yeah.
I have that fixed. Don't worry.
She's just fine, just the way she is.
She is fine, just the way she is.
Yeah, just remember whose armor she's wearing before she laughs.